Hello, everyone, and welcome to Elite Encounters. I do want to take a few minutes and ask you to hit that follow button down below. This is something that is free and helps the channel a ton. If you have an Amazon Prime account, you get a free subscription to give out to Twitch, and we would love for you to use that here. If you already have an Amazon Prime account, the exclamation mark free elite down in the chat will tell you how to link your Twitch so you can gain access to the free subscription. And we would love for you to use your free subscription here. If you don't have an Amazon Prime account, exclamation get Prime will show you how to set up a 30-day free trial. This will give you access to linking your Twitch Prime account so you can drop that Prime sub on us here on Elite Encounters. We would love nothing more than to be able to continue to provide you with the content that you have come to know and love with our games. And with your help and your subscription to the channel, we can definitely make that happen. So, with that, you're watching tonight's episode of Psychic Promise, a tale that follows a band of adventurers as they set out on a story to change the very face of the world that we live in Iota Dre. Last time our group was intimately exposed to King Corvis and Queen Aurora's home, and the rigidity that takes place there. Mealtime was very different. All the rooms were identical to one another, and a young handmaiden, Kalista, who couldn't talk or didn't talk, gave you some information about the Cinder Cartel. You were told that the princess was being held in the Ash Waste, a place burnt by untethered souls and rampant magic. And when we left off, our good friend Sizwick was laying on her back in Ren's store, having a convulsion fit where she had a vision. And the rest of her party was standing over her as she was coming to.
You okay?
Yes. Apparently, I need something to eat.
Oh,
Yes.
that's about okay.
Yeah, that's all.
You heard the lady.
Are you actively trying to deceive us?
Absolutely. Does anyone have a higher than a 26 DC on your perception?
Which means you'd have to have a 16 base.
Yes.
Do I get a bonus because she's my sister?
Well, you've never seen her do this before.
Yeah, but I know when she's lying.
Gotten quite good at it.
Her lips are moving. She's lying.
She has a bard.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's how that
it's,
works.
It's a little hot in this shop. I mean, food, maybe a drink of water, perhaps? Anyone?
All right. So, Sizwick is, do you help her to her feet? Do you let her just
Yes.
lay there on the floor?
Yeah, bro.
Thank you, sister.
I'm not helping anybody up.
You're halfway.
You're floor adjacent.
I mean, I can offer a shoulder, but I don't know about a hand up.
Right. You're practically laying on the
Pull
floor
her
anyway.
up, hand her my water skin.
And I offer some food I may or may not have stolen.
Definitely have, and it definitely is from the pockets.
Oh, thank
Mhm.
you. Thank
I
you.
mean,
You did. I'll be fine in just a moment. Just. Oh, yeah, that's all.
You want to go outside and get a breath of fresh air too?
Oh, perhaps. Breath of fresh air would do me wonders, sister.
Sure.
Thank you.
All right. So, Ren, you had just set up arrangements with Marcus to watch your shop while you guys were out and about.
Yes.
And he had returned back to the Emberlight Inn, and you guys were getting yourself situated. You had grabbed all your belongings. And at least to my understanding is that we were going to progress out of the Western Gate, the Phoenix Gate, and you guys were going to head into the Ash Waste. Is that
Indeed.
is that my understanding?
Indeed.
Yes.
That is what we were signed up for.
Okay.
It's voice in my head.
Is there anything that you guys would like to do before you leave the town heading into the Ash Waste? Going once, going
I
twice.
believe that's why we were at his shop looking for a few things we might need.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we were gathering stuff.
Yeah.
I think we're good on materials.
Okay.
We didn't
So
raid my store.
from your shop, Rin, you were able to procure 2 minor health potions for every person. So essentially, everybody has 2 cure minor potions that you are borrowing from Rin's stock that was in his shop. Yes,
Borrow.
borrowing. I.e., if you don't use it, he expects it back.
I do.
Fully.
2
Okay.
health potions.
All right. So, as you head out from the shop around the corner, Ren flips his sign to closed, and you hear all the locks on the doors, and everything kind of gets locked into place. Ren, your shop is conveniently located on the western side of the city of Emberfell, so you can see the Phoenix Gate from the front of your shop.
Of course.
The reason why they call it the Phoenix Gate is it is shaped like a burning bird. It has wings that kind of encompass around the outside, and in the morning sunlight that comes over the mountain range, when it hits it just right, it looks like the gate's actually on fire, with the metal that it's made and the way the light kind of reflects through the ambiance there. So as you guys approach, there's you have some stall merchants that are there at the entrance trying to haggle people for money as they come into the town before they actually get to the bazaar and things like that. Philip, you know, because this is where we picked up your adventure, as you were standing next to the Phoenix Gate. You know very well that the mercenary companies come in and out of the Phoenix Gate on the regular, going into the Ash Waste looking for whatever goodies happen to be left or, dropped or, forgotten down there. So you living on this side of kind of outside of the town here, you're very familiar with this small stretch before it turns into a pretty much desolate wasteland. So, all right. As you exit the gate, it is early afternoonish. You guys haven't rested since you got thrown out of King Corvis and Queen Aurora's castle by the unceremonious love of Peter. And as you're heading in to kind of this no man's land where there's this fertile strip of land between where the city sits and it turns into just
The wasteland.
the wasteland. And it's this little, I don't know, probably 2-mile strip of just incredibly fertile land. There is some water that runs through, and you guys are making your way toward the ash waste. How are you traveling? Are you all on foot? Do any of you have horses? Did you procure that kind of thing?
No.
Probably not. We're all walking.
Yeah,
Yep,
we're
we're all
walking
walking.
with our feet.
We're hoofing it.
Oh,
Our feet will take us there.
yeah. Hoofing it would be, on horseback.
Work off
Cow.
these calories
Okay,
that
fine.
I
You're
eat.
taking the heel toe express.
Semantics, my good sir.
Yes, indeed. Okay. So, it's pretty warm out. It's kind of late spring moving into summer. Hasn't rained in a couple of days. You hear birds chirping in this kind of little forested area between the city and obviously the waste that's on the other side. It is a very heavily traveled road that you're walking along. This is the what the mercenaries call the Ghost Road. So I don't know if you probably know for sure that that's what it's called. If you don't venture out this side of the town, you probably have never heard that term before. But it's called the Ghost Road because as you get past this fertile area, you move into an area where there's just untethered souls that are kind of haunting the very grounds that are in the ash waste. And this road kind of runs through the barren wasteland that these souls kind of haunt. So give me a basic order that you are going to kind of walk in, but I obviously don't expect you to have to maintain that order. But who's kind of walking, or are you walking a big giant, like, missing body line across the road? How are you approaching this walk?
I'm gonna walk in front.
I'll be behind him.
Okay,
Because I know the area best.
so we got Ren up front. We got Philip next.
Probably right about there.
That's you. All right.
I go between being beside Philip to possibly dropping back to the next person.
Copy.
I guess it'll be me.
Okay. You
Bring up
last.
the rear.
All right. Okay.
Fighters in the back.
So, obviously, like I said, at this point, I don't really care necessarily what order, just so I can see kind of visually how you guys are moving through. What are you guys doing as you're progressing through? Like, you obviously know there's a good chunk of actual kind of fertile land before you get into things that are way worse. Are you guys just chit-chatting and walking? Are you formulating kind of are you sharing information that you guys gathered over the last 24 hours with each other?
I would, say sharing information, telling what I know of the land, just things to look out for, all those things,
Yeah.
talking about food.
I'm looking for any
Food is a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
food, any berries, whatever along the way, because this is the last thing this is the last time we're going to see life.
Sure. So,
Scanning for bandits, all that fun stuff in the area, just in case.
not like hyper magically, but as for heavily traveled as this is, there's foraging spots all over the place. So, but you would think as people are heading this way, you would all kind of have the same mentality. Oh, this is the last opportunity we have to find whatever, and it would be pretty clean picked. But there's stuff everywhere that you can pick and
Good.
put in baskets and all kinds of stuff.
Most people think they'll just find stuff along the way.
Right?
They forget it's called the Ashlands for a reason.
Right?
I'm listening and observing around.
Okay.
Keeping the party ahead of me.
You definitely still hear the sounds of wildlife, even like squirrels and things like that. You hear, obviously, there's birds. You hear the wind rustling through the trees. You don't hear any like ancillary conversations other than what you and your group are talking about. So you don't hear any kind of that kind of stuff going on. And then mainly you just, hear the sound of you guys walking through the woods.
I
All
have
right.
my new bracelet. I'm just kind of taking a look at it as I walk along.
Yeah. So again, it's about yay wide. It's very plain. Just looks like worked leather, and there's a quick release clasp on the bottom. That it looks very unassuming. Looks like it would match almost anything you wear.
How is everyone feeling? I know
I'm great, thanks.
Who are you?
I feel much better. After eating.
Just want to make sure that everyone is back up to our fullest potential before we encounter anything in the future.
I mean, of course, we should probably stop for lunch, shouldn't we? At some point.
I can use a nap.
The dwarf says, I was already stopping for lunch.
Yeah, because I was definitely foraging for food right there with Philip.
Yeah.
So
She's like, one berry for them, 5 for me. One berry for
exactly
them.
how that goes. you know?
They don't know how many I
See that
found if
dog?
I eat them while we're.
You don't eat too many. Well, you would be fine, but most
I'm
people,
a
they may
druid. I'm
upset-
fine.
They may upset your stomach, and then we'll need a salve or something.
Something
later.
abysmal.
Something
Yeah.
abysmal.
Yep, abysmal. We have plenty of that.
I'm sure you do.
Well-
Miracle pink liquid.
Yeah, you could do amazing things with it. And
We're not making a camp, but are we doing a little fire, cooking something? I mean, what are we going to do as far as lunch?
you know, since recently, I've decided to give up the ways of Barnabas and travel a different path. It just didn't sit well with me. But I'm still an excellent cook, so that doesn't go away.
I went from shifting potions to smashing heads, but man, my omelets are great.
Yep, they both require
A
cracking.
little breaking.
So. Yep.
They require
The
breaking
skill
things.
translates.
I like that
That's right.
logic.
Yeah.
Valid.
Look, generally speaking, if it tries to eat you, it's usually pretty good eating. So, keep that in mind. Unless it's got a face. that
Solid
talks to you.
advice, I guess.
Unless it has a face and talks to you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't like eating sentient things.
Like,
Oh, that would be cannibalism. So
I mean, unless you're a lizard, I guess, and they kind of eat whatever. Lizard folk.
well,
Food and their friends.
I don't think I've ever met a lizard folk, but that would
All right.
track.
Yeah.
So you guys, do you want to stop
I'm
and
just gonna.
put together a lunch, or are you going to eat while you move?
Well, we're gonna stop and put together a lunch.
Okay,
We're gonna rest our feet.
cool.
Perfect.
So you set up a little camp. Do you do any preliminary scouting of the area before you just plop down camp, or do you just stop and we're just going to eat? And hopefully we can get
We are the worst adventurers ever. Of course, we don't do a perimeter check. No,
perfect.
no.
I know
no.
I know the area best, so
Wait.
I'd find what I
I'm
would
gonna
think
go
would be
and do
the
a
safest
perimeter
spot
check.
and
Just
Okay.
to make sure, because I mean, we're not stupid entirely.
are you sure?
Look, we should do a perimeter check just to make sure we don't get jumped when we're in the middle of our sandwich. Okay?
Okay.
Because that would be a sad sandwich.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard stories of the cooking of Barnabas.
Mm.
Just every time he made something, there was always
Something.
something that happened.
Something.
I mean, it could be somebody else's food. But,
hell, I probably already got a few spots picked out.
Okay.
Um,
I'll go take a peek while someone's setting up a fire.
Sure. Who's starting the fire?
Not me.
I will make an attempt because I just want to plop my ass down and rest for the night and eat. So I will attempt and probably fail to
like
start this
noon.
fire.
You have a pistol, don't you?
Oh no.
Right?
Huh,
have-
that
you
would
have a gun.
work.
That face.
So what? Do I just shoot at
No, you
the
can just-
sticks
you can pick-
or
Black
You
powder
could try.
And flint.
and flint and
steel.
start a fire.
true?
Or
Okay,
just flint and steel on dry anything, really. You
Yeah.
just gotta kind of do it.
I'm sitting over here thinking that am I just gonna shoot this
She's like,
pile
I'm
of
just gonna
sticks?
Twig it up.
Do it the
I'm
hard
gonna
way.
shoot it.
all right.
All right. So Meg is starting the fire. Philip is scouting around the area with Ren to make sure there's no crazies about. Inferno, what are you doing?
Standing over these two while they try to start a fire.
I'm not
And-
starting anything. I'm going to
hang on,
pull
I
out my
said
loot.
try.
tried
Big move,
to
by the
start
way.
a fire, and you didn't let me finish. Lounging in the shade.
Pulling out my
Inferno
loot and
Is not
playing
helping
her.
make the fire.
She's lounging in the shade.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Just,
No, she's lounging in the shade. I'm watching
Oh,
these
okay.
two.
Okay. Gotcha.
just gonna
Gotcha.
throw that one out there.
Alright.
I'm not there, so you guys
Aren't you like an
handle it as you
or
will.
something?
Hmm?
Aren't you like a fire person? I'm like, fire.
Just because my name's
Who?
Inferno. God.
Yeah, your name's Inferno. Doesn't that mean fire person?
Firebrand is our last name.
You don't ask her that.
What, y'all firebenders
her
or
name.
No.
No, I do not create fire.
So while she's talking to him and I'm pulling out my loot and I am tuning
really
it up, and while up here at the neck of it, I'm just going to subtly click that bracelet off again to see what happens.
Okay. So, yep. Hand him the little white remote, please.
Yep, by remote.
And the little white remote.
Right, hear what he said. I was like,
Give him the button.
So, the bard is tuning up her lute, and as you're standing over there, you hear the sound of something kind of run down the fretboard of her lute as she flips backwards onto the ground. Her eyes roll back into the back of her head, and from what you can see, she's having some pretty sharp convulsions with a little bit of froth kind of coming out of the corner of her mouth as she's convulsing back and forth. Siswick. Oh, Siswick.
Well, I had to check it.
Oh, it works. It definitely works.
Apparently.
You find yourself waking up, leaning up against a tree.
Not far from where I was before.
And as you look around, you see your adventuring parties, the ones that were there. So you see Meg and you see your sister. And they look to be somewhat frozen in time. But if you look at them long enough, they're moving just ever so slowly.
Is Inferno looking insanely pissed at me?
I mean, the emotion hasn't quite developed on her face yet. But as you are leaning back against this tree, you take a look around you, and the tree that you're leaning against, like I said, it's in late spring, so this tree is full of blooms. And as you're leaning against the tree rapidly goes from full of blooms to leaves, to colored leaves, to leaves falling in your face, to no leaves, and snow falling. And as you look around, you don't see Inferna anymore. You don't see Meg anymore. You don't, obviously, Philip and Ren weren't there. And you see yourself leaning against a tree in the same position you were in, with no footprints around you, covered up to your waist in snow.
They wouldn't have left me. Are you here or not?
You hear a very sharp, kind of pointed voice in your head, kind of like that teacher in school that you never enjoyed.
Oh, great.
And you just hear this voice in your head say, "Honey, I'm always here."
So this is how I talk to you then?
Oh, you can talk to me with or without the bracelet.
So what is this? What is happening to me when I take it off? What is it? Is this, I would be in a dream state forever if I kept it off.
Honey, I don't provide you answers. You do what I tell you. Now, snap out of it. You got work to do. And you hear like, kind of like that high school door slam, and you're like you snap back awake. At the very same moment, Inferna is like moving, like taking the first step to come towards you. To you guys, this was like she went boom and like started convulse, and then and she sits right
Damn
back up.
it. I'm gonna quietly put that thing back on my wrist.
What was that?
Just issue with my strings. 22 to quickly put it back on without them noticing. Just issue with my strings. I'm fine. Annoyed, but fine. It poked me.
So you fell over You got poked by your strings. You fell over, started convulsing, and frothing at the mouth. I don't
Convulsing.
think
You're
that
being you're
Mm.
being dramatic. I thought I was the dramatic one.
Oh no, I watched the same thing she did, and I didn't know what was going on.
It's fine.
It's
Just a string.
Philip, with a basket full of goodies from your scouting around, you bring more things back
Just
to camp.
a string.
Ren, you guys looks great.
Right now, my sister's just gonna keep lying to me.
Sus.
Super sus.
Quiet.
I don't trust anything that comes from that side of the world.
Oh.
Bingo.
So, no fruit for you?
Oh no, I trust you.
Oh, okay.
I don't. Okay, no.
Nothing from this side of the world.
Okay.
Yeah, we got the bromance going.
Oh,
We don't. His job is to us. Don't
Mm.
do it. Actually,
100% Laura. Sus, sus, sus.
Mhm.
All right. So
Never.
you sit down. What are you making? Something quick, something hearty, like stew?
What did we get?
You got tons of foraging things. So berries, you got he probably was able to find a rabbit or a squirrel. So you have some protein in there.
That will be a no for me.
No for you?
I'm a druid. I didn't bring you guys back any animals. I'm sorry. I brought you back berries and other things.
Druids could bring back animals.
No, no.
I will not.
Okay, you're one of those druids.
I will not.
You're one of those druids.
I am.
Hi, tree.
Uh-huh.
I love you, tree. Must be an elf in your bloodline.
Yeah, I tried to get some squirrels, but then I tripped on a branch while I was trying to shoot it, and I got this nice little bruise. I don't think I'm going to do that again. I think it's just foraging for
So
me.
we're gonna
Why
have
don't you
berry
just shoot
stew
it?
with a side of stick,
Some bark.
bark for flavor.
You
Okay.
could always shoot
I mean,
it.
are there mushrooms?
I tried.
I'm sure.
Have you tried?
There you go.
Ren,
Mushrooms.
That
roll
was the
your
problem.
cooking, good sir.
Cook the mushrooms.
Yeah. See.
They're
I'm kinda-
delicious.
That'll be under craft.
I mean, if there was a
just
stream
practice
nearby, we
cooking.
could
That's a
fish.
skill.
Should be crafty.
Yeah, all right. Let me see. Where is the thing? Eight.
Total?
Yes.
I'm going to try to help. We can't just do an 8.
I have a feat that makes it more better.
Here, you can
More better?
use
I
this
brought
too.
him back nothing but berries, and he still
What?
cooked it
What have you
wrong
got?
somehow.
Well,
Oh.
he tried to go
18.
for a
18. Okay, that's good.
jam.
He
and-
tried to make a chutney in the woods, and it didn't quite work out.
It's okay, I saved our
I
dinner.
feel like Meg just kind of shoot him out of the way and was
Move.
like, never mind.
I'm
I'll
gonna
take care of
fix
that."
this. We're not gonna eat like we're savages, okay? We're gonna eat
We're gonna
something
end up
good.
with
It's gonna be
suspicious
delicious.
Fine.
That sounds good to me. So, a little bit of music while we eat and prepare some food. Now that I've got it tuned up.
and fixed your string.
Yes. Yes. Just had to bend it down a little. It was
I don't-
poking me.
Only because you looked at me. Roll a perception check. Good stuff.
I need to color those still. 14. I sees it apparently.
You see something.
I was scared. Oh. Oh, I don't.
Should we be worried?
I'm gonna go throw up for a second. That is very
Which way do you go?
the opposite direction of it.
Okay.
Behind a tree somewhere.
Okay.
I'll throw up. I'll compose myself. I'll come back. I'm not sure if any of you can smell that, but the
Perception checks, everybody. Now that he says it.
the strong aroma of death just hit me in the face.
Yeah, I can't smell that. I'm just smelling all this food we just made.
I grab her hair and pull her down to me.
Oh, she's got her face in,
You're
in the
crazy.
food, apparently.
I pull everybody and bring them down to me.
Don't ruin the good
Try it
time.
again.
Don't ruin the
17.
good time for the rest of us.
16, 17. You guys can now that he says it, you can kind of like you can almost kind of like smell it in the air.
Is it like skunk?
Smells like
Huh.
death.
No, it's
So garlic, got it.
Garlic doesn't smell like death.
Death smells like garlic, has a tang to it.
No.
has
Death
a
has a
tang to
rot.
it.
Once you
Oh.
smell death, you will never forget what it smells like.
Well, let's hope I never have to.
I must be allergic to the berries. I get a little stuffy.
Yeah.
I don't smell anything.
Well, that's good. All right, I need everybody to roll me initiative.
Oh,
Fantastic.
No.
Are we in combat?
You will be.
we are now. No.
Fine.
Now these
Over
dice
there.
decide they don't want to roll correctly.
Got a 19.
Hmm.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right. Anybody above 25? Anything above 20? Okay.
21.
Okay. 15 to 20.
19.
I'm at 20.
Okay. So you're at 20. And that puts you at what?
10.
10. So we have Siswick, we have Rin, Meg, Inferna, and Phil.
Fixed.
Still.
Yep. That's what I wrote.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
You want to flip to the battle scene there? Give me some Rin magic.
Sorry, I had to jiggle.
Boom.
I had to jiggle the lights. They're kind of
Oh,
broken.
you've got to be kidding me.
So on the left side of the map you see there is the little camp you guys have set up.
Oh, that's us. Okay. I'm like, there's more there than this.
Give them the overhead there, Rin magic. Overhead shot.
Red Master.
Thank you. So as you can see the tree there that Philip is currently yakking behind,
Mm-hmm.
you have the little fire piece where Meg had built her fire. You guys are sitting around eating, and you have some guests.
Some guess.
Man.
And that's about
Guess.
what you as you look around, you see disturbed woods as shambling bodies just kind of are working their way through the brush.
Thought you did a perimeter check.
I thought you gave up the teachings of Barnabas.
Apparently not all of them. And I did do a perimeter check. If they were there, we would be fighting. But no. They must be attracted to the awesomeness of the food that we prepared.
The Barnabas
she
curse is in
prepares.
fact intact.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The curse
Oh.
of Barnabas.
This is your fault.
It's just so delicious it attracts everything.
I'm sorry.
Food so good it attracts the dead.
Are we talking?
Oh, no.
No, we're
No.
fighting.
Because they'll move.
Fighting.
Oh,
Ouch.
we're going. I'm fucking up.
Okay, we need to get rid of these guys before the food gets cold, because, you know, the food is still pretty hot.
First.
Says what?
Oh, I'll go first.
Who goes first?
Them now.
Siswick. Yeah, you guys were chatting, so they're going. Siswick, you're up.
Oh.
Oh, great. All right. I'm going to. Well, first things first. I, sitting right there, just grab a piece of wood, a large rock, whatever's near me,
Yep.
and I lift it up, and with a bit of a twirl in my hand and this kind of goo that surrounds it, my eyes flash and I sling it in that direction, smacking into the first one that I can see.
Okay.
And that would be 15.
15. That'll hit it.
All right. And that is going to do 6 damage as it
6
smacks
damage.
into it.
Say 6.
Yes.
Okay.
And before I hook my lute to my side, I strum out a chord and tell everyone, I agree with Meg. Let's get rid of these before the food gets cold. And with that, I will give you all Inspire Courage. +1 to all your attack, damage, and saves versus fear.
Okay.
For what round?
There was a guy that was here, and you took him out with the 6 damage.
Good.
Ren.
I noticed that Inspire's not in the condition list.
Yeah, you have to make it your own by yourself. Like you have to make the custom buff.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yep. Just you get a +1 to hit, +1 to damage, +1 against fear effects.
You have to remember your bard.
Don't worry, I won't let you forget me.
Good. So I will forget you. All right. Where am I in relation to this horde of damnation?
Well, currently you're standing here, but because I'm a dick, I might put you on the other side of that river over there. You said it, I didn't.
Oh, I forgot. You could read what I typed.
I sure
Yes,
can.
he can.
You just transubstantiated to a different plane of existence. Sucks to suck, bitch. No, that's fine. I would like to do a move to go to the horde.
To the horde!
All right, and I am going to take my long sword.
Shing!
Yep. And I'm left-handed.
Oh, shing!
There we go. And
You're wrong-handed.
I'm wrong-handed.
Yep.
And
Wow.
I am going to just,
Let him have it.
yep,
Go for it.
in the downward strike. How to use weapons?
Draw a weapon, smash into body.
Right. Does a 12 hit?
Does a 12 hit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
How much damage do you do there?
Well, I start at a D8 plus 1. I'm like, which one's a D8? I haven't done this in a minute.
Wow.
All right, so it's actually
Been a while, guys.
D8 plus 2. So 5 damage.
Okay.
No, 6 damage. Sorry.
6 damage. You killed the one.
Re-killed the one.
You killed the one that you were in front of.
Is there another one that I can strike at? Or...
Negative.
Okay.
You would have to move.
Then I will take a 5-foot step back, so they have to move into my square.
Yeah. Okay.
Or like kind of split the difference if I can.
Yeah. Okay. Meg. You are up.
Okay, so how far am I from these?
You are
Whatever.
currently here, so that's so it's about 5, 10, 15, 20 feet from this guy right here.
Okay. Is there any is there a lot of coverage, like trees or whatever?
There's just general underbrush. Not really much as far as like cover providing stuff. Now you could go behind that tree that Philip is currently yakking behind.
I'm done yakking.
Are you?
I'm done yakking.
It's not your turn yet. You're still
No,
yakking.
I finished yakking before because I told them about the smell.
Okay.
I can't yak through that.
Well, I'm gonna go up and
Then I
try
probably went back to yakking though. Yeah.
to crouch behind like a bush or something.
Okay.
So move up to that.
You want to like this bush?
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Nice bush.
And then I'm gonna
Bush is always in the way, said Mr. Barnabas.
use another action to pull out my pistol. And then I'm gonna try to shoot whichever is closest
Sure.
from that
You
angle.
can shoot this guy or this guy.
Okay, I'll do that first one.
Okay, this guy.
Yeah.
100% sus. There you go.
I should just move the buttons around every time. Change the names on them.
Yeah.
I wish they made one of these that had 6 buttons across instead of 5.
They do.
But it costs like $300.
It's much larger.
We only need 1 row.
Yeah.
One
What do you have?
I got 10 in total. With your
Oh,
+1.
How much?
Well,
10.
10?
even
Yeah.
with my gloves.
Yeah.
A big black cloud explodes out the end of Meg's gun, and then and you just hear the sound of Ren. You hear the sound of a bullet, like whiz, not necessarily right by your head, but you can hear it as it travels, and you hear it explode on a tree that's somewhere off in the distance back here, where Meg has missed the target.
round shot.
Oops. Practice shot.
Yeah,
Okay.
warning. Yeah,
Yeah,
Warning
yeah.
shot.
A warning
Warning
shot.
shot.
There we go.
shot across the bow.
Yeah.
Inferno, you are up.
I am going to sudden charge.
Sudden charge.
Mhm.
So this is you.
Yes.
Which one would you like to go to? There's these or the one that's here.
The one on the other side of the tree. Can I get to it?
This one?
Yes.
Yes.
That's the one.
Super duper.
And
Blammo.
I stride up to my foe and swing. With a 24.
You have hit this thing. What are you using?
Great axe.
Of course you are. I don't even know why I asked.
He takes 15.
Since you're the knower, don't you know these things?
I am the knower, and I do know these things. Sometimes I just like to reiterate that you need to know the things too.
That's the best
And
dad answer I've ever heard.
Yes, and don't make me turn this car around.
Am I
By the way, it's Inferno's turn.
Am I in melee range of the next one there
No.
in line?
I'm not good with this button thing.
It's okay. Now you know my pain. You are not. But sudden charge is a 1 action, right? Or is it 2?
2.
Oh, yeah. So,
But it's hitting them as part of the action.
yeah.
Hmm. All right. I will be holding.
You're gonna what?
I will be holding
Okay.
my last action.
Sounds great. For what?
Okay.
What would you like to do? Hit the guy when he approaches?
Yes.
Okay, sounds great. Master Phil,
Me?
you.
Okay.
You're currently standing by where you yacked behind the tree.
Closest enemy.
Closest enemy to you is going to be probably either this guy or this guy.
Jesus.
Yeah. That's like 60 feet.
Okay, that's a problem.
Don't you have
Um,
dwarven stride or something?
Yeah, something like that.
No much hustle.
Oh, okay. What's the difference?
The size of the legs.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
The fury of which we.
Have to pump your arms.
The speed of which we appear to be moving is what the difference is.
You're moving really fast.
Can we get me? I really don't want to do that. 19 or within 20 feet.
Within 20
So I
feet?
guess I'll make.
What's your movement?
It's 20. I want to be within 30, but if I'm gonna waste 2 actions, I may as well.
I mean,
So, yeah, we could put you, if you want to get here, or
Is
if you
there
want to
any-
get here.
I'll go in the bush right there. I like the bush. Is that a bush? It still looks like
let's
bush.
not put
from
you
here.
directly in front of Meg.
No.
All right. So you move from your yakking tree to here,
Um,
and that will put you in range within these, probably here.
well, unfortunately, now that I have tiny little legs. That's really. That's it for me.
That's it for you.
That's it for me.
Okay.
Can you not toss yourself?
I could.
All right, their turn.
I'm not. No. I learned from
getting there.
previous adventurers before us. I learned that is not my lifestyle.
What, throwing yourself?
I'm small and delicate. I'm
Need
not
a-
delicate, but I'm not.
You need a status for them.
Well, they're definitely within 30 feet now.
All right, we're going to start over here with Inferno.
Yes.
Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Great. Moving over here to Ren. Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Good. Second one on Ren. Does a 19 hit you?
It is my AC.
Great.
Now, I could be using my shield, but I didn't say that.
You could be. Don't you have a reaction to raise your shield?
Shield block.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
That is a thing.
Yes, it is. From here,
is
henceforth known as the yakking tree.
It's
The
21.
yakking tree.
Huh?
No, 21's my AC.
Okay.
My shield.
Sounds good. Philip. Uh, 14.
No.
Second one on Philip. That's garbage. That's like a 2.
They like hit the air where the other one was.
And that's it. That's it for them.
Yay!
Yay.
We're back at the top.
You
want to hit the guy?
Yeah, he
Hit
came
him.
forward and he.
You
He
should hit
swung
him
at
before he
me.
hits you. Hit him.
It's true. 24.
How much
Again.
damage you doing?
10.
Okay.
11, actually.
You remember your bard?
Yes, I did.
Can't believe you
Just
forgot
like-
your sister. Sizzy.
She's
I
being
would.
really quiet.
Sizzy.
All right.
Oh, Roy.
Are you making fun of me?
I always
Yes.
make fun. And I make death. Which one do you choose?
I choose to help make
Mockery or death?
Yeah.
Fun or
I'm
death?
going to
Bullshit.
be
Take or death.
take or death.
Well, didn't know.
I don't think they. Anyway, so next thing I'm going for, we're going to take another telekinetic projectile. I'm going to. It's the next thing I see. Stick,
Sure.
taking it, goo in the hand, kind of slows all over it. And I fling it at the one.
So you got a couple on Philip here. You got a couple
Yes.
on Ren.
The one that is next one over, right there.
Okay.
Yes, him. No, that hit before. So, 17.
That'll hit.
Dun, dun. I'll take it. That's 4.
4. Okay.
And I will pull my rapier.
Okay. Do you have to continue your concentration for your spell or for your inspire?
No, it only lasts
Okay.
one round. So, it's over.
Perfect. Moving on to Ren.
So we no longer have the +1.
Nope.
Mhm. That's it.
Not until she gets better.
Get good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He says, yeah.
I'm sure you're sorry.
We all need to get good. All right.
Get
How
good,
many
get
are around
got.
me?
2.
Sweet. I'm going to attack the first one.
Okay.
with my sword.
With your left hand.
Yes, with my left hand. I am not attacking that one.
You roll a 1.
Oh yes, I
Okay.
did.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
So that
It's a good thing I'm
misses
behind a
wildly.
tree.
You're not high enough level to throw your sword or anything of that craziness yet.
Oh,
oh,
okay.
good. Oh, good.
Oh,
Me
good.
trying to save face, I'm going to do a flourish.
You're gonna
He's gonna let the weighted axe carry him around. And
Yep.
just
Yep.
Get him
Try
on
to hit
the
the
back
same one
swing.
again.
get it.
Another one.
That's 2 1s in a row.
Yeah.
Fucking. Now he's just dancing.
Now you're
Use
now
a
you're,
different die.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can I borrow a die?
Yes.
all right.
A D20.
Ren,
Yeah, I'm looking for.
that's
oh,
all for
there it
you.
is.
Ren,
No, I haven't.
Ren, you're done.
you're gonna take your neg 10 and attack again?
Oh,
Okay.
it's better than one.
I mean, that's,
Is it?
that's true.
It could be.
Could be.
I'm at like negative 18. Or
Okay.
some shit, so
All right. So,
Wow.
Ren, what weapon do you use?
it was a long sword.
Okay.
What? It is now a paperclip.
I know I said that you weren't high enough level to throw them, but I think consequently, 2 1s in a row and a negative 18 will put your weapon precariously on the edge of the river.
Go in the river for all I care.
Yes,
Floosh.
hey, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna reload my gun and
Yeah.
I'm gonna re-aim and for that same
Well, you got
whatever he is.
a skeleton here in front of Philip, and you got 2 in front of Ren, who he just did some crazy whirlwind moves and threw his weapon across.
Okay, I'm gonna try to go for those guys since
Okay.
that obviously didn't work out for
All
him.
right, so you have this one and this one.
Okay, I'll go to the one on the right.
Okay, sounds good.
10.
To hit
Plus,
plus
what is your weapon?
The pistol.
That one.
Yeah.
So, what is that? A plus? I can't see.
10.
Oh, so she has a 20.
that hits.
She
Roll
has
your
a
damage.
plus 10 with her weapon.
Oh shit.
That's stupid. Roll your damage.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
You shouldn't miss. And damage is on that side.
So 5.
Okay,
So it's, yep, it's 5.
sounds good. Inferno. Unless you're gonna shoot again, because you can reload and shoot again technically. 'Cause you
Okay.
took one act, or did you reload first,
Mm-hmm.
or did you shoot first?
She really
I reloaded
Okay,
first.
so then no, you
Okay.
can reload and then shoot next turn. Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna reload.
Okay.
This white cape person is Ren,
That's
correct?
armless. That's swordless Ren.
Okay, and there's a baddie in front of
I was
him.
about to say, it's
Huh?
There's a baddie in front of him.
Yep, right here.
Okay, I am whirling around the tree and I am
Did
striking
it to myself.
This way around the tree, or this way around the tree.
that way between Ren and the horde.
Apparently, this
Okay.
is a whirlwind only zone. I'm not really sure what the fuck's going on with all the whirling.
Okay,
But
there you go.
Well, you know. That's not so great. That was a 16.
Yep, that hits.
Okay.
Welcome to the martial
Um,
classes, baby.
Max damage
Oh,
with
okay, fine.
16.
Ouch.
Okay.
And who's that diagonal from Ren?
This,
No, the yeah.
Philip,
And there's one there in front of him.
one right here.
I can't reach either of them because I moved around the tree. I'm gonna save that last action for
Sound-
whoever's coming up.
Sounds good. Master Phil.
so, from where I'm standing,
Uh-huh.
I have
Lots of choices.
several options.
Yeah.
With a flick of my wrist, my fist is now on fire. Cast Scorching Blast, and
Hey.
I am going to take aim at the closest one to me right now.
Okay.
So
With
I built the fire and he could do that.
That hits.
One.
Yeah.
Right.
Critical.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, whatever.
Me and him about to throw hands later.
It's only 6
for fire.
damage, but it is
Mhm.
also 1 persistent
Okay.
fire damage.
Okay.
And then we'll take another shot.
At who?
That one, and I do not. That is a 1.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
I trip and yeah.
No, you don't trip. You just miss horribly into the air. It's not like you throw 2 1s and a negative 18.
So that is that is that.
All right, their turn. Inferna, make a
I hit that
strike.
one.
Distance irrelevant. Oh
Sorry, math. 25.
no.
25, that hits.
Mhm.
Those weren't there before. Could we put them back off
Max
screen?
damage.
Okay.
What? There are more of them?
There are more of them now.
Apparently.
I really can't see because there's a a light pole in the way.
He really wasn't kidding.
Siswick, top of the order.
Oh,
Oh, no, lies. They have to hit.
yeah.
Philip,
Okay.
1 on you.
They throw their hands.
20.
Yes.
Okay. You take 2.
Okay.
Ren, 1 on you. That's 26.
Yeah.
You take 4.
Some bitch.
All right. That's all they can hit. Siswick.
Ah. How was Ren looking there?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Wrapped in a cape. Regal as
Yeah.
ever.
All right. Well,
And with your sister in front of him.
a little bit of a check going on there. She looks fine too, I'm sure.
Hey, question.
Yeah.
As a reaction, because I got that shield block thing,
Yep.
can I use that?
Yeah.
Okay, instead of taking the damage.
Yep. Have your shield take the damage.
Can I get between Ren and Philip?
You sure can.
Closer to Philip. There we go.
Like here.
Well, no, I'm going to stab that thing in front of Philip, so
So
to
there.
be on it. Yes. There we go.
So that
Actually
should,
going to use my rapier.
should put you here.
Dun, dun, dun.
There we go. And I will take a swing for a 20 to hit.
That will hit.
And dealing a whopping 5.
It's actually 20 is a critical.
Not a natural 20.
No.
Oh.
20 is a critical.
That works for me. That'd be 7.
You're crushing them in 1 hit. Are you kidding me? I don't even know what you think you're doing over there.
And yeah, so
Looking
7.
to see if I can take cleave soon.
What'd you do? 7?
I too want to take the cleave.
Okay. Move and a swing. You got 1 more if you got anything else up there.
Yeah, I'll try it. Oh, well, that'll work. So 19.
Yeah, that'll hit.
5.
Okay.
So I come up and say, "Are you doing all right, little man?" Stab it and go, "Let me help you." Wink, and then I turn and I stab the next one.
Ren.
Perhaps you should bring us meat back next time we're having a meal.
My turn to hit them.
It is.
If I hit the right button.
There we go.
Yes, it is your turn.
Yay! I like colors. So I am, as my first action, dropping my alternate form because I don't have a weapon.
Okay.
So I am going to turn into a fox person.
Fox person?
Yeah, I'm a kitsune.
Okay.
Well, I
So,
didn't see
in
that.
full armor, tail pops out, brown, claws and
Ching.
ching. Yeah. I'm like, all right.
Are you moving forward?
Yep.
Okay.
You gonna
then.
tell us what the fox says?
It is.
You thought about it for a fucking second.
Damn it.
You did.
Yeah. So I don't know. I have it's a metal shield, but it's not very big. Can I like swing with one hand and kind of hit them with the shield and my fist in the other one?
Sure.
Kinda
Swing
shield
boop.
bash 'em. I'll just try.
Swinging boop.
You just got to get a 10.
Yeah. Ha ha! I got a 10.
Okay.
Yay!
Sorry, that may have been a bit loud.
I'm sorry.
4.
Okay.
All right. Is there any more of them around me?
Yeah, there's one more.
All right. I'm gonna try to hit him.
Okay.
That's a nat 20.
Oh
Ooh,
shit.
How much damage you doing?
There we go.
7.
Okay.
Is there?
Yip, yip, yabari.
Yeah. Is there any more?
Nope, not around you.
All right. Good.
Meg.
I didn't see that coming.
Uh,
I'll take it.
Explains the sword issue.
That's
better
maybe
with
can I move like a little bit closer and get a better shot?
Okay. How much closer would you like to be?
Uh,
What does the fox say?
probably about 10,
Fine.
10 feet forward, 15. My speed's 15, so I could just move up.
Move up beside
Um,
me.
Yeah, I could just move up beside Sizwick and
Is that good?
do I have a good shot at any
you
of
got,
them?
You got plenty of shots. You can hit any of these.
Okay, I'm gonna go for that one that I'm directly looking at. And hopefully I'll be able to get a good shot.
You're welcome, Laura. She said, "Yip, yip, yip."
16.
Yep.
Now the song's stuck in her head.
You're not the only one. He's not the only one. It's definitely stuck in my head too.
So I got a 16 and then
That
plus,
hits. How
plus 10, 26.
Yeah, that's a crit.
Oh, you
How much damage are you doing?
5.
Great. So 10.
Because
Okay.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yip, yip, yip,
All
yip,
right.
yip, yip, yip.
And then how many actions do I have left?
So you moved and you
One.
shot, so you should have one left. You can
Okay,
reload and be ready for next round.
I'll reload.
Inferno. We found our way to your turn again.
I know.
I'm not very good at this. There you go.
She's the only one that has. Well, I guess he hasn't moved, but she's the only one that hasn't moved. It's actually correct
Right?
on the screen
Oh.
for the initiative thing. It
Right.
says, yeah.
Oh.
Anyway.
Understood.
Go ahead.
I'm going to. I'm going to sudden charge this one here at the end. Yes, that's the one.
Yada 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 yada.
That is a natural 20.
Ooh, there we go.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yes.
That one.
You
is
crit.
He's
destroyed.
dead.
You crit. Would you like to roll your extra damage and see how many pieces you put that thing into?
Lots.
I rolled a 3. So 14.
Yeah.
So does it do like you just swipe straight through it and it's
Yeah,
like it
kerpoofity.
just explodes?
Yep.
Makes this
Am I a striking
beams xylophone
distance?
sound?
You're
The
not
next
even
one.
raging, are you?
You are not. There's a 5-foot.
Well, I should have been.
Well, would you have liked to have been?
Yes.
Well, looky there. Movie magic.
Fun. And I
I
strike
like
again.
magic.
That is a 19.
That'll hit. How much damage are you doing?
7.
Wow.
Crunch.
First one she hasn't killed in one shot.
It's dead.
No.
Oh, is it dead? Well, fuck.
They're dropping.
What the hell's the life on these things?
quickly.
You done? Philip!
I'm done.
Philip.
I'm done. It's all filled.
Round 2.
Fight.
Fire hand.
Who? Oh, the chick that's there in your face.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be a. It's enough to hit him.
Okay.
I can't do
You
that.
only need
15.
10. Okay.
I lost my other D8. 7. Okay.
They just go to the end of the board and just keep
Yeah, I was
coming.
about to say, it's still inside there. So it's supposed to be-
They're just coming back,
is
guys.
there a whole horde behind them? Can we just see more coming?
I don't know. Are you taking actions to look?
Is there anybody within 30 feet of me?
Yeah, there's one.
Okay.
You really should, because your sister's just gonna keep wading in, and you know that.
Well, I'm gonna clear this guy, and then I'm probably gonna do the same. As we clear guys, we're probably all gonna do the same if nobody says anything. That'll be 14
To hit.
damage. It's a 15 on the die
Yep.
to hit. So that'd be critical. So yeah, that'd be 28 damage.
Sure. Great.
Fine ashy mist. I don't.
Poofity. Okay, you done?
That's it for me.
Their turn.
Yep.
He is definitely trying to kill us. so.
Hey, this is an XP farm, everybody.
Apparently.
I feel like we're facing the boss.
No.
Multiple
Yeah,
this
level.
is just obviously
No, no.
This is just too easy.
No, no,
They're-
no.
Well, I shouldn't say that. I know.
not if they keep coming. No.
No. I will eventually tire.
Okay. First one on good old Rin. That's a 19 on the die, so that's a 25.
Mm.
Yep.
That's the wrong die. You take 4.
Blocking it with my shield.
Great. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 on Yasista. That's a 15.
Nope.
That's even less.
Nope.
That's 23.
Yep.
You take 4,
Okay.
and that's a natural 20.
Oh, excuse you.
You take 6.
Take 10. All together. Fantastic. Not 20. 10.
Sizwick,
Right.
we find ourselves back at the top of the order.
Are there more of them back there?
What are you going to do to figure that out?
Looking.
So you're taking action to look.
Yes.
Roll perception.
8.
Damn it, Sizwick.
You know what? It looks pretty clear.
I don't trust that.
All right, just mop up what you see there, and let's just get done with this so we can eat. All right, with that, I will move. I'll move up to those two straight in front of me. By the bush, yes. And I'll take a swing at one of them for a 15.
That hits.
4.
Sizwick, make me a perception check.
That's a 20. Exactly, 20.
You see as you dispatch the one in front of you, another one kind of shambles up what seems to be like an incline within your vision that
Oh,
you
bloody
are
hell.
pretty sure was not there just a minute ago.
This is bullshit.
The incline.
Looks like it's coming up a hill, like it's got to the top of the hill. Now you can see it.
All right. Well, moving up to that one, I only moved about 15 feet.
Yep.
And I do have a little bit more speed, I believe. So
If they're not careful, they're going to be The Walking Dead here in a minute.
I think I'll move 10 feet, then a little bit further.
This way?
A little bit more toward the one that was shambling up there, but yes, that'll work.
Schwink.
Can I see better from there?
Are you going to use your action to look?
Well, I don't have any more actions at that point.
You definitely see the one that's at a crest at the top of the hill.
Well, I moved,
So
and I tried to look before.
You're-
You
you're-
asked me if I wanted to take an action. I took an action to look, and it was an 8. And then I moved up, and I attacked. So
correct.
that's it.
So you dispatched the one that was here,
Mm-hmm.
and I gave you the free notice to realize that something has appeared in the area that you thought previously was all clear.
Well, they seem to be popping up more of them, even though I thought this was it. That would be my turn. I don't have any more actions.
Okay. Ren. There you go.
Perhaps we should withdraw. How many around me?
One. Just this guy.
All right.
Wait, where am I?
You're right here in this mess.
Okay.
So I'm going to. That's why I say that.
With him saying that, can I get a free knowledge?
Sure. What would you like? What knowledge?
A knowledge if we go across that fucking water, does it stop these assholes? Whatever knowledge you need for that.
Religion, maybe? Can undead swim?
Soggy undead.
Okay, but let's make sure to bring the food with us. So, like,
We'll get more food.
Well, you can grab that on your
That'd be a-
action.
15 religion.
true. Yeah.
I mean, they're probably not the most, efficient
But they could
breaststroke, but I mean,
still
you
do
pile enough bodies on the
Okay.
dead, they can walk across the bottom.
It's kind of
Yeah.
how you travel across moats.
That's all I needed then.
Just fill the moat up with dead body, and it's no
Yeah.
longer a moat.
No help. Continue on.
So I'm going to claw the one.
Okay. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
I miss. Yeah, I didn't roll a 1 or anything.
Okay.
I just was
I
low.
didn't roll a one.
Okay.
He was waiting like, how bad did
Actually,
you
what
miss?
fucking number is that? It looks like a. No, it's not a 4. What is that? I think it's a 17, actually.
yeah,
Not
that
a
is a
4.
17.
It might be a
No,
17.
there's a mouth formation and a number, so it looks just like a triangle.
So you rolled a 17.
I rolled a 17. I hit that.
You hit that. Mhm.
So it wasn't low.
Right.
Maybe your other ones were magical 17s.
No, they were ones for sure.
No.
Different die.
Same die.
Oh.
2.
2?
Wait, I hit it, so it goes away.
You hit it, and it went away.
All right, so I'm taking the 2 remaining, or actually 1 remaining action
Mm-hmm.
because I spoke.
Mhm.
I'm gonna move and find my sword in the lake of moving water.
Okay. Correct. Ren can't read numbers. Meg.
Okay, I'm gonna take one shot to shoot another one.
Okay. You got the one that's on Seswick here. You got this one here.
Okay, I'll do that one.
Okay.
Ooh,
You start with a 10.
so 13.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay,
Yeah. Don't roll a 1.
everything's good here. 1 damage.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, wow.
Okay, and then I'm gonna take the other action to move towards the food and grab as much as I can, knowing that we're about to haul ass out of here.
Okay.
So,
Inferno.
Where's my sister? She's up in the mix, isn't she?
She's over here.
Over there.
Where's everybody else?
You have Ren getting his sword back here. You got
Mhm.
Meg getting all the snacks. You got yourself napping over here with all the bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
You got Philip.
Moving towards my sister. And yes, I am doing it acrobatically and trying to move past them without getting hit.
Okay. You're trying to come here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know if that's gonna work because I got an 8.
You're pretty sure that they don't have attack of opportunity. So you walk right away, and they just kind of stand there and look at you and go, "Blah."
Come back.
Out. And then the one in front of her.
In front of her.
Yes.
Okay.
That one. I'm attacking it.
Do you think I can't get out of this on my own? Come on now.
I'm making sure.
For the record, True Strike doesn't just help you. It's an area 30 feet.
19.
That'll hit. You do 1 damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
automatically.
Crunch
Uh-huh.
Mhm. And
and
The
bless
one
and
next to
inspire
it?
stack.
Nice.
the one next to me.
Yep.
20.
That hits. You do 1 damage.
18, actually. Yes,
Uh-huh.
automatically.
Okay.
That's all my actions.
Philip.
Would I have noticed this pattern of it doesn't really matter how hard we hit them, they go down no matter what?
And they come
Don't
down.
look at me because I'm
Okay.
swinging with all my might.
What is the biggest 10-foot circle I can put on these guys?
What is the what?
The biggest 10-foot circle. How many guys can I put in a 10-foot circle?
It's a 10-foot circle. That's the biggest 10-foot circle we can put on those guys.
Over
could-
there by the trees.
I mean, you could right here. You could
Uh-huh.
probably get all these guys.
You.
Okay, so I will move within 30 feet of them. Wildfire.
Okay.
It is a focus spell, and now everything in that area is essentially smoldering and on fire, and they take 1 damage just for being in it. Every square moved within that 10-foot square is also 1 damage.
How long does it last?
1 minute. And if I sustain it, jumps up to another 5 feet. So I can exponentially grow this circle as big as I need to. I can play this game all day, guys.
Yeah, you couldn't help me build a fire.
I
He wasn't there.
I spent like 15, 20
I
minutes
wasn't
trying
there.
to build this fire.
Technically,
Alright.
he was not there.
I was
There.
foraging.
Their turn.
We're retreating past the water. Is that what we're doing?
Oh, no, they're just
I don't know. Just
going around my
move
circle.
back that way.
Well, I got nothing, guys. Where's
These
this-
guys step up, take 1 damage, and die. He steps up, takes 1 damage, and dies. One on Siswick.
We need to find the zombie generator. I'm not really sure.
23.
That hits.
You take 1. 1 on your sister. That's going to miss.
Being hit.
Second one on your sister. That will also miss. Okay, Siswick.
I really don't like being hit. At all.
I don't know.
I need everybody but Siswick to make me a perception check, please. Actually, I need Meg and Inferno to make me a perception check.
— 21.
19.
Go ahead with your turn.
I'm stabbing it forward, back away. Natural 20.
Okay.
Hate being hit. You don't touch me unless I ask you to. And I stab it, and I look like my sister in the process. And if it was an axe, I might have cleaved it in two. But once I've stabbed it and it goes away, then
We'll work on that.
I'll move toward.
Give that to Inferno, please. You
so the
stab it?
one- Yes.
Okay. And you move forward?
No. Well, retreating, apparently.
You moving back?
Yes. I have a movement of 25. Are we crossing the river?
Probably a safe bet away from these zombies.
I mean, we're still in round, so we can't really respond.
What's that?
But yes.
What does that water look like?
Crystal, clear, creek. Pretty
Not-
fast moving, but it's not like super
Then-
deep.
Not super deep.
Okay. I guess I'll cross it. Get on the inside of that rock there.
You'll cross it.
Yes.
Okay. Please add slowed to your conditions as all of your extremities below your waist are wet.
Just slowed one.
Yes, slowed one. Ren, your turn.
Yay. Have I successfully located my sword?
It's right in front of you.
I'm going to bend down to pick it up.
One action.
And then I am going. How far is the river?
You're standing next to it.
No, I mean, like, sorry, how far across is the river?
Oh, 15 feet.
All right. I don't think I could do a 15-foot standing long jump.
Oh. Not
No.
a standing long jump, no.
No. I'm going to use the rest of my movement to get across the river.
Okay. Ren, as you are in heavy armor, I'd like for you to add slowed 2 as you are wet from the waist down. Meg,
Okay, so I got all this food.
you got lunch in your hands.
Yep. So I'm gonna have to be really careful how I do this. So I was thinking if I can move 15 feet forward, maybe I could try to jump the river, but no, I got food in my hands, so I will just go ahead and move to the river and then just try to walk across it with food, holding it up as high as I can, being
wanna
a
get here?
dwarf. Yeah.
Okay. I would like you to add slowed 1 to your conditions, please, as everything below your waist is wet. And you're holding all this food above your head, crossing the river. Inferna!
Where is it?
Huh?
Where is it?
You have no idea. Now that you kind of put 2 and 2 together, you don't ever remember seeing it when she stood back up.
Taking an action.
Yep.
Where's your bracelet?
It's not there.
And then you didn't have it on when you stood up. And I'm hitting the one in
But I
front of me.
did have it on.
Did you get a 10?
Yeah.
Did you do 1 damage?
Yes.
Great.
I did have it on.
So 1 action to ask her bracelet, 1 action to hit him. You got 1 more.
The one next to me.
Did you get a 10?
Deed.
Deed. Philip.
Philip. How far is the water from me?
From you? 20 feet from
20
the edge.
feet? Beautiful. So, I'm going to take whatever actions I have.
Hey, Ren,
all of
can you
them,
give us the front shot, sir?
And about where does the water hit them as they walk through?
Their waist?
Their waist.
Uh-huh.
So, I'm going to take all those actions
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to run as
Uh-huh.
fast as I possibly can
Yeah.
towards this water.
Okay.
And then the spear's coming off my back, going into the ground. I'm going to try to pole vault over the damn water.
Make me an athletics check. That's a. I'll
Brilliant.
give you a
Surprise you.
+2 for.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
That's a 12 total.
12 total. Your little gnomish self clears this water.
Yes!
And you land right on this rock.
And this is why
And you
I
are
throw
Quite
people.
impressive.
Still dry.
Spear in hand.
Ha ha!
quite.
Yes. Gnomish pole vault. Right.
We just created a new sport.
Indeed. Their
He
turn.
did. I know. I'm right there still.
Trick is to speed into the jump. And they're still coming.
Mhm.
This is actually more terrifying than the first view.
All the trees like
Not
late,
you.
like
You're
dead in
across
the
the
way.
damn river.
Well, that's fine.
Try and give you a better shot.
Terraforming.
Here.
Apparently.
It's easy. It's easy. I'm surrounded.
Yes, but
Really
All you have to do
wish
is say
I
she's
could just-
fucked. Like,
yeah, well, now it looks good.
it paints a
you
clear
know.
picture.
Okay.
No.
So here we go. Bloop.
AC is 19, sir.
19.
Have that.
That's an 18. That'll miss. That'll hit. You take 3.
Okay.
That'll hit. You take 2. Last one. That'll miss.
Okay.
Okay. Siswick.
Is my sister within 30 feet?
30 feet? No.
How far would I have to move to get her within 30 feet?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. She is about 45 feet from you. So you'd be standing right in the middle of the water.
Hmm. That's fine. Put me in the middle of the water.
Okay.
Friend fetch. My next 2 actions.
Wait, that's
See
a thing?
this? I put my hand out
That sounds made up.
and I get a bit of a glow around it as this tendril seems to sparkle out from my fingers and it wraps around my sister and it jerks her toward me, stopping in the closest unoccupied space to me.
Yoink.
Unless she's unwilling.
No, we're good.
Just pulls
Gets
her
me.
right to me.
Gets me closer to my goal, anyways.
Oh, we could have just yoinked
I
the
don't
food
know
over.
where it is.
Okay.
Go to the tree.
Flash.
Well, I guess I couldn't say that. But
Go ahead and upgrade your slowed to slowed 2. Go ahead and add slowed 2 to your conditions as your sister yanks your ass into the water
Slowed 2.
because you're just standing in the
Her.
river. And you.
oh,
She
You're
gets
standing
2.
in the river, and it's not her turn, so she's not actively moving through the water. She's going to be standing there for the next however many seconds.
understood.
So she gets slowed 2 as well.
Just soaking up the good times.
Is it because we're wet and it's heavy?
Yep.
Okay.
Where is
Easy
that?
enough.
I mean, armor in water. Or...
You are like a
I'm staying there. It's
Yeah, and I'm all furry too.
yeah. Your turn, Red.
ew.
It smells like wet dog in here.
Wouldn't be wet cat
Yeah, actually, yeah, foxes are feline-ish.
ish.
Ish.
So you should be
Ish.
cleaning
Come on,
the
Jason.
fur, or, go
yeah.
give yourself a bath.
Fighting. Hey, all right. So speaking in common, I have nothing to say. Damn it.
Yes, indeed.
He lost his train of thought.
Yeah, I was like, ah, kill the guys. All right. Since I am near
How much does it
Sis-
take?
Siswick, you're like right next to me, right?
1 per the level of the condition.
Yeah.
You're like right next to me, right?
Do-do-do.
Ish.
In the water.
Yeah. Can I make a perception check to see if I see that her bracelet's missing?
Yeah.
Oh, I flat out yelled it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, she
Oh.
did yell,
she
it
did
at
yell it.
me. I was
Cool.
across the
Then I wanna
water.
look for it.
Okay.
From where
Perception check.
Yep. There we go.
Woo!
Um. Seven.
You haven't the slightest idea.
Nope. No
Meg?
clue.
You're up.
Okay, so we're all in this river.
You're not. You're on the other side.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
You're over here.
Okay, so I kind of just look around and like,
So
are we
if you
safe
have,
from the
if you have
zombies?
slowed 1, you only have 2 actions this round. If you have slowed 2, you will only have 1 action the following round. So, like Inferna has slowed 2. So when it comes to her turn, she will only have 1 action to take because she is slowed. You have slowed 1. You have 2 actions to take, and then your slow will decrease down to 0.
Okay,
Does that make sense?
so I will place the food down and might take another bite of something and then kind of try to help look for the bracelet. So use that other action.
It's a 19.
So 27?
27?
Yeah.
You look around at where she kind of collapsed to the ground earlier, just kind of like looking in that area. You don't see it, but you definitely don't see it on her arm either.
So nowhere around the river, not even
Nowhere
the
around
edges.
the river, you don't see it anywhere.
I don't know. I guess it must have came off while we were fighting the zombies or something. It's the only other because I did see it on you, not even just right before that. So
Did you?
Not really too worried.
Roll me a wisdom check.
That's straight wisdom plus.
Yep, wisdom plus your d20. Your wisdom modifier.
10.
You can't remember it. Honor.
I thought I did. Guess not.
Inferno.
She clicked it off when she was messing with her loot. Is it?
You assume
her
she
loot?
lied to you. Remember, you
Yeah.
don't know that.
I heard the click.
She said that she poked herself with the string, and then
Where's
because
your
she
loot?
was so distraught, she went unconscious.
Attached to her side.
Her lips were moving. I'm searching her
Hey,
loot.
your relationship with your sister is your relationship with your sister.
Exactly. I'm searching her loot for her little bracelet thingy.
Okay.
For
Get out
my
of the water. Get on the other
only
side. Look at that. Go.
It's too late.
You're using your 1 action to search the loot.
I honestly didn't think about the fact I only had 1 action, so
Or would you like to change that to get out of the water?
I think I want to get out of the water.
Sounds great.
Oh no, the other side.
Oh, this side?
Seriously,
Okay.
where are you going?
Back to the camp.
Phil.
I don't know what Phil can
Worst
do.
fight ever.
I guess Phil
Huh?
can.
I said worst fight ever. We're like, we hit him and they keep moving back. We run away. We're just like,
Look for a bracelet now, apparently, and there's not a whole lot else I can do.
catch everything on fire.
I caught as
Yeah.
much as I could on fire over there.
Can't do it again.
That's bad enough as it is.
Gotta go out. Eventually.
I'm a druid. I just set the fucking.
Damn it.
Hey, can you heat the squirrel up for me? Kind of.
No, not right now.
You said you had nothing to do, so
Let me double check this.
we need a source of energy to keep going.
Yeah. Is there anything within 60 feet of me? I'll just keep shooting at it from there.
Oh yeah. I mean, this was 45.
Okay, so yeah, from here, I'll just keep shooting them so they stop coming towards us while they do whatever the hell it is they're doing.
Okay.
I hit him.
Okay, great. Poofity.
You do at least 1 damage.
That's. I'll spend an action to help them look over here, even though
Sure,
it's
roll it.
a 16.
You have no idea. Nope, don't know where it's at. Okay, their turn.
Hey, never mind, it's their turn. What time is it?
Starting to turn into afternoon, evening time.
Like, weirdly?
No,
Or we've just been fighting that long.
like seems kind of normal-ish.
We stopped
Ish.
it after midday for
1, 2, 3. 3 attacks coming to you there, Inferno. That'll miss. That'll miss. That'll hit. You take 4.
How are you looking?
Not bad. Not great. Not bad.
Seswick, we seem to have rounded the corner to you again.
getting out of the water.
Okay. Which side?
On the other side of our gnome friend.
Okay.
I take it that our condition goes down each round.
Yep.
Then. Good.
Unless you're
Alright.
standing in the water.
Yes. Unless you're actively standing in the water.
That's all I've got. Because
Sounds great.
I'm slowed.
Ren.
I'm gonna move. Actually, I'm out of the water now, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna move back across the river because she can't fight alone,
Okay.
What are you two doing?
and that should be everything, right?
You have slowed 1.
Ugh.
Yep.
Moving across the river is 1. So you have 2 actions left. Your slowed doesn't take effect until your next turn.
Okay. I'm gonna whack one of them.
Sounds great.
I thought we were retreating. It's just a bracelet.
Uh, 11.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you do 1 damage?
I do at least 1 damage. Yeah.
Great. Meg.
I'm on that side. I'll try to pull my weapon out and shoot from there. I don't know how good of a shot it'll be, but
What's the range of your pistol?
uh,
I mean, if it's at least 30 feet, you got 2 of them in range of 30 feet, so.
it doesn't tell me.
I'm pretty sure you have quite the range on that. Let me see. It doesn't tell her range.
So we'll go with your close range being 30 feet, so just it's probably longer than that, but I don't
Oh,
know.
sure.
So we'll just go with 30 for now.
Okay. 12.
Oh, 80 feet. I found it.
80
Oh.
feet. Yeah, that's way.
Yes, you have
You can
plenty.
hit any of these.
Okay, so
Any of them.
is there any
Except for
way?
maybe this one.
Is there any way I could try to get two at once by like having a bullet go through one head through the
No.
next?
That's like a crit type feat thing.
Damn. Okay, well I'm gonna.
It's like cleaving with a bullet.
No.
Well, I rolled a 12. Is that gonna get me anything?
Which one are you shooting? Does it matter?
No.
Okay. Dead.
Redead.
Oh, okay. So that's two
So
actions.
you pulled your shot and you can reload.
All right, I'm gonna reload then.
Great. Inferna.
I do appreciate that he came over to help me, but
Right.
I'm heading back towards the camp
Okay.
to look.
It's in Afghanistan.
Damn it.
One action's to move.
Uh-huh.
Roll your perception.
I can't handle this responsibility of reading the chat, writing stuff down, paying attention to pushing buttons.
That's not so great. I got a 15.
Yeah, you don't see it over here anywhere.
No. No, I gotta get closer to the tree anyways. I still have slowed 2 or slowed 1?
You would have slowed 1.
Okay.
So that would be it for you.
All right.
Phil.
Phil.
There you are standing on the rock.
Uh-huh.
Can you drop some of that fire?
Yeah. Not really. Not anymore.
You're a one-hit wonder?
It's
Your second level.
yeah.
All of you are pretty much
Yeah.
one hit wonder.
Oh
at
yeah, I
this point.
forgot. Yeah, okay. Man,
Not.
you're powerful.
Uh-huh.
You can make fire.
Yeah, he could kill multiple things at once.
Yeah. With can I stop perceiving things and use survival to literally retrace her steps?
What do you
Like
mean
what-
by stop perceiving things?
Like everybody's going to a place where they think it might be and looking for it. With survival, would I be able to retrace her exact steps and just follow
Roll
her
it.
path?
Roll it.
That's a 23.
So you know where she was when you came back to the camp and she was sitting there by the tree, right?
Mhm.
You didn't actually see the event where she
Mhm.
took the bracelet off, correct?
No.
But with your survival of a what? 23?
23.
There are no footprints that indicate that she's ever moved.
Okay. So I will go back to where.
Matter of fact, there's no footprints that indicate that any of you have ever moved.
Son bitch.
Oh.
I'm the crazy one.
Hey, you just get hit in the head with a 2x4.
That's one action there, Phil.
Oh, this is either gonna end horribly or not. How? No. No.
For a split second, I saw the gnome's life flash before his eyes.
He
It
did
involved
too.
a great axe.
Yeah, he did too. And a river.
You do have a mouth. You could share your
The
information.
river. Oh, I guess I could.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Instead, who's the closest person to me? I'm gonna poke them.
I'm right
This one is
behind
right
you.
behind you.
Poke and sizzling.
With what?
My spear
Okay,
that
roll
I
it.
currently still have in my hand.
Are
Roll
you
it.
serious?
Yes, I am. That's 17.
No.
did
Actually,
not poke.
you miss.
Wow.
You
Nope.
and you miss her. Like,
Nothing. All right, this is
your
definitely
aim's terrible.
This is all make believe. Guys, I don't
This is
think we're awake. But
What? Because you can't hit me and I moved.
okay, yes, but
I definitely see a great axe in your future.
just
As
Stop
soon as I
for
can
a
throw it. I'm kidding.
look. Not get over yourself. Look at the ground.
Are you telling me this food ain't real? Because if you're telling me the food that I'm eating right now isn't real, I'm gonna wake up mad.
I don't know about the food. I never got a chance to get the food because we're fighting. But we've all this combat. There's no footsteps. There's no signs that any of us has moved.
You see their footsteps, the undead, for sure.
And the pain is real.
And Inferno's
It
definitely
hurts.
fucked up.
Yes, it does.
And I don't know how many times you guys have ever fought anything, but has it ever been this easy to... Something's not right.
Okay,
That's all I got.
I mean,
their turn.
technically, your sister did just walk away from them.
Like, nothing about this combat.
Well, not everything takes a swipe at you as you walk away from it.
Wow.
Not
That sounds
everything
like a
does.
jealous bard. Not everything's
No.
trying to grab you as you walk by.
No, not everything has the ability to take an attack of opportunity.
Ren,
None of us do unless we're a fighter.
you got 8 shots coming your way, bro.
Sweet.
That's a miss.
lot.
That's a miss. That's a miss. That'll hit.
22. That's
Yep.
your target.
You take 3.
Using the shield.
That'll hit. You take 1. That'll miss.
I can only use that reaction once, can't I?
Yep. That'll hit.
Hold on.
You take 1. So if you block the 3, you have taken 2 damage.
Yep.
So
I'm fighting with the tablet. Hold on. Damn, you son of a bitch.
hey, Siswick.
I've taken 2, you said?
Yep.
Anything there?
Nope.
Not looking at it, feeling it.
Not that you can.
Pinching myself real hard.
It hurts.
Can I try to disbelieve an illusion? Or
You sure?
wake myself up
You
or
can most
something
certainly
like that?
try.
What would
Roll-
you like?
Roll me your will.
The save?
Yep.
then? Yes. Okay. 14.
14. As you look out across the river, from where you think you're sitting, your perception changes to your visual of yourself leaned back against that tree where you were messing with your loot. And you see the bracelet laying on the floor, on the ground, by where it had fallen off of yourself.
Next to the puking tree?
Hmm.
Um, telekinetic projectile to myself, then
What are you doing?
I'm going to throw something at myself.
Okay.
It gets all gooey,
Sure.
and a rock, I'm going to hurl it at myself.
So you're throwing it at yourself that's here, or you're throwing it at yourself that's sitting at the tree?
The one that's sitting in the tree.
Okay. From where?
Picking up something,
Uh-huh.
it gets covered in goo,
Correct.
and then it magically hurls at it.
Correct.
Well, somewhat.
So
So
when you perceived your will, right?
Oh no!
Your perception shifted from you were standing here
Oh,
to you're at the tree.
I'm at the tree.
You were at the tree.
You're essentially creating a reverse shot through your other eyes now.
Then I'm gonna put the damn bracelet on again.
Okay. So you reach down and grab the bracelet. And in your head, you hear, I'd watch your tone next time you speak with me, or I'll kill them all without them even knowing we ever played the game. And you snap the bracelet on, and everybody comes awake. Phil, you and Ren were out scooping out the area, making sure everything was fine. and you were watching your sister mess with the strings.
Am I aware anything's off, or I'm just out picking berries?
You're just out picking berries. The damage you have magically appears on your body. You're fucked up ish, based on being at full health and the damage you took.
Suddenly.
But it magically appears on your body.
Is my
Suddenly.
shield damaged as well?
Yes.
I
So,
took
like,
2
are we
damage
just
off picking
magically
berries.
wet?
You're
Too,
magically
from-
wet.
Like, what? So,
Wow.
Do we just
So
hit
I'm the other one
ourselves,
that
or
dies.
like?
What did you do to yourself, sister? Come here. Let me
Do we remember?
I'm
or
just
nope.
I'm just picking berries.
Come here.
I took
Let
2
me-
damage.
let
That's
me help you.
Oh.
That could happen from berries.
That's berry picking. Like I'm just nothing's going. You guys are wet and shit. Like nothing's wrong with me.
What did
I'm-
you do to yourself? Come here. Let me fix
I'm
you.
in my fox form.
Yep. And you're wet.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, he was not in his fox form when we started
No.
this book.
Uh-huh.
Oh nope, I definitely know something.
I take it we're out of combat now.
No,
Probably have
you were
to-
with me. Does he change that in time?
I would like a chance
You're
to
bleeding.
change that before he.
Profusely.
Sure.
Profusely bleeding.
Roll-
as a matter of
Roll
fact.
me a perception.
Okay.
You roll me.
It's
Actually, you know what? Stop. Pause.
Okay.
Both of you roll initiative.
Ah.
So we're combating this socially.
Just not necessarily. Just who's gonna realize something's fucked up first.
Okay. Yeah.
Because
17.
technically, you've got some berry picking damage. He's soaking wet and in fox form, so he's gonna be like.
The fuck.
So you get a +3 to your initiative.
So
I'll give you that.
Modified 20.
Okay.
He's got me.
Okay. You snap
Yeah.
out of it just enough time to get yourself shifted not into fox form, back into human form. But you are soaking wet, and you see Philip digging through the bushes in front of you.
That +3 gave it to you. I missed it by 1.
And with that, we are going to go to our break, and we'll be right back as we continue to explore the funny things that happen to our party as they're friends with Sizwick.
Did I piss
We'll be
myself?
right back.
The funny fox
Seriously?
that frolics.
No, like, what is this?
All right.
Uh,
Whatever.
Sometimes I wish I was an only child.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
and welcome back. We are going to come back right into the adventures of Siswick and friends as she continues to drag her friends through the proverbial mud because she can't keep her demands under control. So, Siswick.
Might want to take us out of combat mode over there. The view.
No, we're in Oh wait, we were. Sorry.
No.
The view.
I hit the wrong button. Damn.
Buttons are hard.
Apparently.
They're hard.
All right. Siswick,
Yes.
you snap that bracelet on your wrist. Everybody wakes up. Everybody is milling about in a camp.
No, I'm sitting down. I am
Yes, I was
hurt.
talking to my sister about her injuries.
And Phil and Ren show back up with goodies as Meg is
Goodies.
starting the fire.
And I take it and doesn't have a tail.
Ren does not have a tail.
It is not.
Mm.
Nope.
Interesting.
No one would remember that but her, right?
Yep.
Correct.
Ah.
Why is everybody wet?
It's very humid.
Apparently.
I'm a little bit
It's called
more
swamp
than
ass.
wet.
Do you get swamp? I'm wearing full plate. Do you get swamp ass? You hear me? Clang, 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 clang.
Sweating up here too, though. Like I'm completely dry here.
And this is why I don't wear armor.
Well, it's not called swamp like arms.
He's got a point. He has an absolute point. But what I don't understand is
Why do I smell like river?
why I have so many.
What the hell happened to you? What did you do? Trip and fall up a tree?
And
I'm,
down.
I'm a little bit more graceful than that.
You didn't know.
And
Understood.
and I haven't moved.
Put your mic on.
Oh. Yeah, you used to drop my.
Mike's fault.
No,
Wow.
It's your fault.
that's your fault.
It's-
My
It's
my
yeah.
fault. Oh well.
Let me.
let's-
Let me.
Hey,
Go ahead.
hey,
Yeah,
hey,
I'm not ready to die. Wait,
Let me call back to the
mistakes
chat
were
real
made.
quick.
We'll go right back into resting dick face. Here we go.
What did you do to yourself, Invenna? Come here. Is this a real cut? Is this just fantasy? Come here, I'll heal you. No need for those looks from you to me. Him appealing. Take your regeneration, essentially.
I'm gonna sit down.
Can I get some of that?
You're going to gain fast healing of 2 for 4 rounds.
Is it just a her thing?
It's going to take me a moment, but I can eventually come back to you. Yes.
All right.
I
How
ain't gonna
damaged
do.
are you? Okay.
I'm going to I'm going to assume that you're going to take care of business and you're going to help heal your compatriots the
Yes.
best you can.
I was gonna lay on hands or
Sure. You
Oh,
you guys do what you do.
I have heals, so I can take care of everybody right now.
We're gonna
I am.
we're gonna count you all as having rested,
okay.
and you guys can reset your hit points back to where they belong naturally.
I
Can I fix my
greatly appreciate that.
No problem. And then we're going to
You
shift.
see how that works?
What?
We're going to shift gears,
Mhm.
and we're going to take you as you guys are leaving the forest, entering into the ash waste. So as you are traveling down the ghost road, you enter an area that has a giant wrought iron gate that is essentially at one point in time looks like it was probably covering the road, but now it's been pushed open big enough to put like a cart, like maybe a half-size cart through the road.
Is this like a like Batman gate?
Yes.
Okay. Like there's an estate type. Okay.
Well, there's a big old gate, and as you approach the area, you can see there is a wall that has been built as far as your eyes can see, both in both directions, that run the perimeter or the border between this no man's kind of forest area and the ash waste that is beyond. So sorry, Turby, it's not rod stone, buddy. It's wrought iron. Kind of up your alley, but not quite.
I mean, iron is kind of
Hey,
stone.
wish you were here. By the way, see this spot right? Oh, I missed.
Oh, you,
See this spot right here? That could have been you.
yes.
Anyway, so you guys approach. There's this giant stone wall that has been built, and then this wrought iron gate that's kind of half pushed open as you push through that area. As you enter into the ash waste, all of you gain frightened 1.
Oh,
Excuse you. Wait.
Unless you have something that makes you naturally immune to the frightened condition.
I do not.
Hold on.
Is
Let
it-
me see. I might.
Maybe. I don't think so.
No, that has to do with dying.
Is there a save against it, or it just is?
Just is.
So I have assurance. Will that keep me from being frightened?
What does it say?
Uh,
Should give you a bonus. Should make you an expert on one of your saves, correct? Just makes you better at one of your saves.
okay, yeah.
Okay. So if you don't have anything that makes you immune to frightened, as you step into this area, being that this is your guys' probably first exposure to this area. Philip, I know that you are kind of aware of what goes on out here, but you've never actually been here.
No.
So as you step in here, you get the proverbial goosebumps, and your the hair on your back stands up, and it chases up to your neck, to the bottom of your skull. And as you cross this line, think of every dystopian, post-apocalyptic scene you've ever seen in your life in any movie you've ever watched. As a player, you see ruins in front of you, and there is a thick layer of ash on the ground. The only place that's literally not covered in ash is the road, the ruts that have been worn through on the ghost road where people have traveled. Yes, Inferna.
I have shake it off.
Shake it off, shake it off, off.
I mean, I have keep up appearances, so unless someone wants to see if I'm frightened, I can then make it look like I'm not.
So
I
your
reduce
sister
mine.
looks like she's got no problem, but
Deep down, she's shaking in her boots.
probably. You don't know that though. So
I'm not.
it is a spooky wrought iron gate, Barnabas, and you should be here. See, that spot could be yours as well. But right. So you guys find
Push the
yourself
gate.
standing in the ash waste, and on the horizon, who's got the highest perception base?
I have a 6, so I doubt I'm the highest.
You have a what?
4.
4.
Modified because of frightened.
Well, unmodified.
Oh,
so you have 5,
6 is my
6,
7.
7.
Perception's right.
8.
There you go.
7 unmodified.
7 unmodified.
Yeah.
Okay, so you and Meg, Phil and Meg, roll me a perception check, please.
What? That's rough.
Okay.
13.
Okay. So as everyone is kind of taking in the surroundings, it's fitting that you have the role here. Not that you've been here, but you kind of know
I've
what
heard
happens
enough
here.
about what, yeah.
In the down the ghost road, you can see it goes down, and it kind of veers to the left a little. As it starts to veer to the left, you can see more structural buildings. Not quite ruins, but not quite like someone built something there yesterday. But it looks like there's more of a structure just kind of on the horizon to the left.
Question.
Answer.
Does this count as magical terrain?
As magical terrain, it does not. Not yet.
Okay.
Counts
It
as
will.
scary terrain.
It counts as spooky.
Okay.
Spooky terrain. That's right.
So I have that as a lore. Magical terrain. No, it's just a specialty.
Oh, very
Oh,
nice.
well, roll that. I'll give that to you.
Yeah. Maybe.
Depending on what he rolls, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Don't roll one.
Ten.
10. This is a magical terrain.
All right.
You know, based on your history of the ash waste, that this is an area where there's kind of like unrelenting, unchecked magic has rolled through this area before and has kind of scorched this area. And it just never seems to, like, nature never seems to, like, re-grab a hold of this area to try to retake it back over.
So like it's trying to push in, but it just stops.
Right.
Okay. Blah.
Yep. All right.
And I will inform everybody of the structures.
Perfect. Do you guys do any kind of do you walk in any particular way? Do you set yourself out in a different way? Where are you heading?
Well, the paper only said the ash waste, so
Here you are.
yes.
But we talked to people and got the Cinder Gang. They're in a fortress.
The
The
Cinder
Citadel?
Citadel, or
Cinder
the
Citadel.
cartel.
Yes.
Well,
So there's a citadel.
There's
Well-
there's 3 different groups, and they form like a
Cartel.
coalition, a cartel.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is called. Well, they are the Volcanic Cults. One is the Cinder Syndicate. And
then
I don't have the other 2
The
names.
Sunstone.
So
cultist.
one is the Sunstone Cultist, one is the Obsidian Choir, and the other is the Daughters of the Burning Sun.
Interesting.
And those 3 make the Cinder Cartel.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But it's believed that Lana was taken and abducted by the Sunstone cultists.
Mm-hmm.
So
And they reside here in the
Ash waste.
possibly those buildings. Although who would have their base right outside? Right inside.
Well, I mean, have you seen this place? Hiding in plain sight kind of really isn't a problem.
You know,
True.
it's a start. Let's go look at some buildings, and we'll see what happens.
All right, that way.
Okay. So we're going to... Huh?
I'll
You'll lead? All right. We're going to press forward in time as you travel through the ash waste. It is slow going. If you've ever walked on, like... it's kind of spongy. Like, there's so much ash on the ground, it makes kind of a spongy feel of the ground.
Oh,
It's like AstroTurf.
Kind of, yes.
It grabs your feet a little bit.
Yes.
I am constantly casting prestidigitation just to keep it off of me.
Okay. So as you approach the buildings, there is a large A-frame building that's kind of got a piece of it missing. It's not exactly all ruins, but it's more stable. And then you have a tall kind of rectangular building that's off to its right-hand side. It's missing the bottom part of the floor. And then just beyond that, you have another A-frame type building. Looks primarily intact. And as you approach closer, you can see smoke billowing out of what you would assume to be some kind of chimney or some kind of structured.
how's the small guy doing now?
It was not
Oh.
an insult.
Hmm.
What you take facts as a bad thing?
People
Do you
always...
think you're not small?
No, I absolutely know I'm small. It's just the first thing everybody has to point out. Yes, I know I'm small. I'm also gorgeous. Why do they have to point out the small thing?
I just merely asked earlier.
To
You also have a
call
bald
truth
spot on the
to
top of your
your
head.
beauty
Never mind.
would then diminish it.
I didn't ask anything.
That was a small joke.
That was totally unintended.
I hate these guys.
You're doing fantastic.
That's the second daddiest dad thing that's ever been said.
It's all right. I've never
Happens.
said anything about your size anyway. Remember?
Oh,
Pretty sure you called me a little guy.
Pretty
No,
sure you don't remember that.
I'm pretty sure you don't remember that, but I
no.
do. That's why I trailed off. Anyway, Elliot.
Fair enough.
So, but I'm pretty sure
Fair
I've never
enough.
said anything about you being small. But if that bothers you, I will attempt to not mention it, even though it is a fact.
Actually,
I mean,
are you having any issue with the terrain?
Are you? No. It just feels unnatural. Feels spongy. Like
Weird.
you know,
squishy.
It's like walking on foam pad.
it's like walking on that
Fungus?
like you know that stuff they put down in playgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
The black.
Oh.
It's like that.
Okay, yeah, that weird spongy recycled tire.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's almost as if we're walking and we have pads on our
Yeah. It's like
feet,
you're
almost like
Welcome
almost
to
like we have
safety
pads
land.
on our feet like dogs or cats. I mean, that kind of feels like. I wonder if it feels like that to a dog or a cat or something like that. An
I
animal
don't like
of
it. I
that
can't
sort
feel
of
the earth
nature.
under me.
Or a fox.
It would be very interesting.
That is
I don't like it.
good to wonder.
Yeah.
I don't want to be out here anymore.
okay.
Well-
As you approach the buildings, where do you go? What do you want to do? How do you want to do this?
Let's head.
Who's
toward the one
leading?
with the smoke?
I'm not leading.
I'm always leading.
I say we just.
Yeah, it's 100%. Barnabas is right. It feels like beach sand. It's wet. Like as you walk on wet sand, and it's just slowly kind of eroding underneath your feet, but it's still spongy.
Okay.
Yep.
It's better.
All right.
It's better than dry beach sand. That shit's the worst.
Well, that gets everywhere.
That's
And you
true.
can't get that stuff out.
No.
Yeah.
There's
Almost
still
as bad as
stuff in the
litter.
wagon we had from 7 years ago when we went to the beach the last time. The horses are like, woo. I'm like, it's there. Prestidigitation will not get that shit out.
Yeah.
Oh, I beg to differ. But shall we? I say we head for the smoking place.
Okay.
Just
So how do you approach this building? That's like clearly there's a door. There's clearly smoke coming from the building. As you pass the other two buildings, you now see what looks to be probably candlelight or maybe an oil light lit in the building.
What time of day is it?
You're now approaching night.
I approach cautiously.
do any of them look like an establishment of any kind?
No,
They have
it,
any
it doesn't look
signs?
like you would be able to, buy yourself a nice cup of drink at this establishment.
So we're passing two buildings to get to the one that has the smoke,
Correct.
and there's candlelight in the two that we're
There's
passing.
candlelight in the building with the smoke.
Okay,
Okay.
nothing in the two.
Nope.
Okay,
Nothing that you obviously
see.
are seeing just walking past.
gotcha.
I would say for safety reasons, we should go and check these buildings, see if they're unlocked or whatnot before we go over there.
Clear the two before.
Yeah.
What? I push on the door
Which door?
to the.
The first building.
Cool.
So
First
we have
building
building
that we
one,
come to.
building two,
Okay.
and the one with the lamps.
So the first building you approach is the broken down, the A-frame that's got the big piece missing out of the top. There is no door.
All right. Well,
Kind of walk in.
yeah, sure.
All right. So Inferno pushes her way into this building. It smells incredibly like stagnant air. Like there's no breeze that comes through here.
Okay.
So you can obviously, as you're walking through, you can look and see it's got ash that has blown into it, and you don't see footprints. Makes a funny noise. It does. Apparently,
I
there's
was gonna say, that's some ambience that I don't
there's
need.
There's some weird
was
ghosty
definitely a
things going
weird-
on. Not sure what that was.
Wind.
Yeah,
So
some
wind
musical
that
wind.
never
No wind.
comes through here.
So
Okay.
there don't look to be any footprints in the entryway that you came through,
Mhm.
and you don't see footprints like coming from upstairs to downstairs or anything like that.
I'm not going upstairs.
She's not going upstairs.
I'll go upstairs.
Okay. Ren goes upstairs. This looks to be an incredibly old home. Most of the stuff has been picked through, ransacked, and smashed. It all in complete disarray.
For a quick, just does it look stable enough to walk around up here, or is it kind of one of those? I make the wrong step, I'm gonna.
Yeah, when you get to the top of the landing, at the top of the stairs, you kind of take that first step. You hear the floors kind of,
And that's why I didn't go upstairs.
And then looks clear. Go back down the stairs.
Exactly.
Okay.
I want to go through it, but
Famous last words.
I don't want to
Looks
go
clear.
through it, if you know what I mean.
Yep. I do know what you mean.
Mhm.
All right. You go to the other building, the
Yes.
tall rectangular building.
Yes.
Okay. You go into this building. You do see footprints.
Oh.
They look like they ascend the building. It is a much smaller footprint, very close to similar to the size of Phillips.
Did you come in here
Just
first?
by the size of the foot, like you can tell it's a smaller individual.
Was it me?
Was it you?
Was it?
Have I been here?
No, it was.
Okay. I was like,
I mean, we can play that game if you want.
Let's
Careful.
not Twilight Zone this thing, or like Doctor Who it, because
We're
I'm
already
too tired
there.
for that.
Too late.
Okay,
Damn,
so you
it's
see,
little.
you do see one set of footprints in the ash, fairly recent. You see disturbed ash where they're probably wearing maybe like a traveling cape or cloak or something as they ascend some stairs.
Okay. I'm going in.
Okay,
I'll follow you.
so you go up the stairs.
Mhm.
You get to what seems to be the top of this building, you would assume. The floors are much more stable here than they were in the other building.
Yay.
This is probably more of like a tower, like a watch
Watch
kind
tower.
of tower.
Oh, good.
Based on what you could ascertain.
Mhm.
You get to the top, you see there's a bedroll, and you see there is some trail rations. You see a box that's maybe got some some things in it, or would have things in it, but there is not anyone in the building.
There were no footsteps coming down. Right? Well, true. No, I don't got anything for that. There were no footsteps coming down.
Okay, Philip, roll me perception. Actually, roll me survival.
If
23.
If someone is, remember the thing I have, the special Bill did about people being disguised.
Mhm.
I get automatic checks.
Mhm.
If that applies, let me know.
I will.
Okay.
You know, if someone is smart enough with their survival tactics, they will have walked in their own footsteps up and down. So you will not know whether they're up there or not.
Okay.
So, based on her comment that there was no steps coming down.
And she leaves.
Does she leave?
Did you just?
I'm gonna take advantage of the watchtower
Okay.
and height and scan the area.
Okay. As you look out,
Mhm.
you see the building that has the candle that had the smoke coming out of the chimney. And then beyond that building, you see the ghost road continues to the left. And it goes into this like boreal kind of forest with these like dead looking fern trees that it kind of disappears into that tree line.
Mhm.
And then you can see it just as you're watching it go into the tree line, you can see it kind of turn again to the right. So you see the road disappear into the trees and then kind of turn and head along the tree line. And as you chase that tree line up, you see a very dark, tall structure of some kind.
Oh, look, it's the castle that our princess is in.
As she's doing that,
Maybe.
I will hang back out of the room a little more. With that information, what she said, I'm just kind of pondering like something doesn't add up.
Okay.
And that's not necessarily looking for him, but if he springs her, I'm not in the room, so I can spring him.
Gotcha.
I'm just scanning the
Okay.
whole area.
That's what you see.
Okay. All right, then I'm leaving.
Getting bored. 3, 2, 1. My sister's not back down here.
All right.
Right, I'm heading toward the building with the light.
Okay, so you're
Oh no!
you're still in the watchtower and you're heading
Yes,
to the building
I
with the light.
know.
All right. Meg, are you going with her or are you staying with the rest of the group?
I'll stay with the rest of the group.
Sounds great. Sizwick, you're heading to the
They
building
might
with the
have
light
food, Meg.
and the candle.
Just saying, there's a fire going. Apparently, maybe they're cooking.
At least you can
As
watch
I
your
can
sister
hear.
die from here.
There's a
He's not gonna die. I'll get there before that.
there is a sun knocker, like a door knocker. It's got a sun with
That's not
a
ominous at all.
huh?
Nothing.
I'm sorry, what?
I said your hair looks nice.
It does. Thank you. I'd hate to kill you all again. Anyway, so you have a sun on the door, and there's a knocker, and it looks like extremely ornate and expensive. So it kind of looks out of place.
But it's not the symbol or anything, is it?
What symbol?
The symbol for Emberfell.
Nope. It's very similar.
Is it the Sunstone Cultist symbol that I saw before?
Not really.
I'll use it.
Okay.
Knocking with the knocker.
Fuck it, doesn't matter.
So,
They're coming. Look,
being
behind
a
each
bard, you are
He's up here with
naturally kind of aware of how acoustics travel.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Naturally trouble seeking.
So you rear back that knocker and you slam it home on the little sun thing that's there on the plate, and it's almost like there's some kind of like, I don't know, magical attunement on this knocker, and it's like
Way too loud.
Ta-da.
I like it.
Bang, 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 bang.
exactly.
It bangs 3 times, but she only dropped it once.
All right. Yeah. Right. That's odd. So, how long do you stand there, or do you just like push the door open?
Well, I'm assuming that they'll catch up to me, so I'm waiting.
Knock, knock. Nobody's home.
Okay. After
Oh.
about 4 or 5 seconds, you hear footprints or footsteps on the other side of the door.
Oh, good. Somebody is home.
Oh boy.
And then you see a little panel slide open on the door,
Mhm.
and a crossbow bolt sticking out the door.
Hello. Am I interrupting something?
And then the crossbow bolt kind of disappears back in the door thing slides shut. You start hearing locks being undone on the door. After about 3 or 4, 5 more seconds of them undoing locks, the door swings open, and there stands before you is a tanned skinned human female with dark black hair and probably the brightest blue eyes you've probably ever seen. She is in traveling gear. She has a two-handed sword on her back, and she looks like she has maybe bear pelts that she's wearing, some kind of large animal pelt
All right.
on.
Apologies for interrupting anything, but it's starting to get dark, and my companions and I are on the road out here. And not very familiar with these places, so I thought I'd knock. See if perhaps we could find shelter for the evening.
How much coin you got?
What would you like? I'm not sure what a room might cost out here, or a place to stay.
Well, this room will cost you all the coin you have. Those rooms out there, you can fend for yourself.
No, why would the room there cost me all my coin? When you could possibly make more coin in other ways.
But I'll just take your coin.
Oh, you wouldn't want to do that.
Oh, but I do.
Oh, but I'm such a charming person. You would never want to do that to me. I have charming liar, by the way. And I would like to convince her that I would like to win her over and convince her that she wants to be agreeable and take us in and perhaps have some company for the evening. Not taking my point. Look, I don't know if you've been out here for a long time, but we haven't. And I would love to hear your story. And being a bard myself, very good one, could actually tell your story or actually give you some fame, which would gain you more coin in other ways, more than the measly amount that I would have. 24, by the way, on my deception. Or diplomacy, whichever one. Look, there's not a lot of friendly faces out here, and
Who says I'm friendly?
well, but you could be. Why wouldn't you be? I know you want.
Why
to
would
coin
I
in my
be?
pocket.
Have you looked around?
Yes, I have. Which is why a friendly face is always a good thing. Come now. Surely you wouldn't mind having a friend or two.
Roll me a perception check.
That would be a 16. No, 15. Sorry.
15.
Oh,
All right.
fine.
You can definitely smell from the other side of the door. She's got something good cooking, at least what you can smell. From what you can see, the door's probably only cracked maybe just barely wider than she is. She's pretty beefy. But the door's probably maybe cracked about that much more than she's standing. And you can see beyond her, and inside is a well-fashioned, like, handmade looking bed. She's got it looks to be a large bear pelt on the ground. She has like a handmade kind of chandelier looking thing, and this looks to be a room probably no bigger than maybe the room that we're playing in right here in this little square. So maybe a 15 by 10.
Yeah.
Does it seem that the building itself would be bigger than just that one room?
I mean, it's an A-frame house, so this is looks to be the bottom floor of what you can see of this A-frame building.
Look, obviously you probably don't get many visitors.
I like it that way.
Well, but perhaps you could have a friend or two from beyond this. You never know when that could come in handy. My name is Siswick Firebrand. My sister and my companions. As I said, we would cause you no trouble. We would only bring you news or information and things of the nature that friends would do.
And how many of there are you? I don't like to be outnumbered.
Well, there are 5 of us.
Well, there's one of me.
You wouldn't be outnumbered, you'd be among friends.
You're awful quick to assign loyalties there, Siswick Firebrand.
As I said, it's always good to make friends and have people that you can talk to and such. I love information. I like knowing about what's going on. You can't, as I said, you can't have many visitors out here, but surely it gets lonely here and there.
Maybe. Where are the rest of your... What do you call them? I'm sure they're what? They're probably best friends now?
Well, they're my companions and my sister. They were taking a look at the buildings that looked abandoned to see what might be possible for us to spend the evening in.
I should probably be coming up behind her about now.
Okay.
Actually, there's my sister now.
She... how tall are you versus how tall are you?
Siswick is not very tall compared to her sister.
How tall are you?
She's about 5'2".
Oh, yeah. 5'8".
Yes.
So she will look over Siswick as you approach, and like kind of how I described, she's black hair, really bright blue eyes. Um,
I'm obviously her sister.
roll me
So.
perception.
Not so great. 13.
Is Infernus, is your hair your natural color? Is it get red like natural like hers?
Yes.
Okay.
Slightly darker.
Okay. All right. So she kind of looks at you, looks back down at you. She can obviously tell that you're related. You do kind of, you're obviously
Just
much
just a little-
shorter than the other.
Yes.
She will, do you have any, what do you wear?
Well, I'm wearing a chainmail and just plain brown pants and boots, some shoulder guards,
And you have a big old axe.
and a big old axe.
All right. She will push the door open and just kind of like keeping an eye on her. She will just kind of like step aside and wave her hand in, and you see her pick the candle up that's in the window, and she will stick it onto the window that's above it. So there's two windows kind of on top of each other. She will raise the candle and put it into the second window, and then invite you into the house.
Is it all right if I bring my other companions?
Oh, sure.
And your name?
Sonia.
Sonia. It's a pleasure to meet you. Perhaps I could entertain you with a song as well. Come, sister. This is my sister Inferna.
She kind of looks you up and down, and then not like intimidatingly, but she kind of like flexes and like she's kind of like sizing you up.
I reach my arm out.
She will reach her arm out.
The
Yep. She'll give you a nice squeeze on your arm.
same. It's a kind of a show of strength on both of our parts.
Right. She kind of does the like. She grabs your arm and she kind of like does that like pull you like one step close, kind of like you're in my house. This is my things. I expect you to keep these hooligans in order. Kind of stare at you. And so as you bring everybody else in, she will ask you your names as you approach. She's also intrigued by you with the amount of armor that you wear. So,
We have Meg and we have Philip.
With an
and
H.
Ren.
Rin Yabari.
it's a pleasure.
This is Sonia. She's been gracious enough to have us in for a little while since it's getting dark.
So now that you're in the building, you see there's a set of stairs that go up. Obviously, you can't see what's up there, but you do see a set of stairs that go upstairs. She does have something cooking, Meg. It smells wonderful.
What is that smell? Can I roll a perception check? and
Sure.
See if I can figure that out. If I can find my die.
I bet it's meat.
Ooh, here we go.
But what kind?
I'm gonna know exactly what it is. 26.
That's probably based on the smell and the way she's cooking it. That's probably bear.
This smells delicious.
She says, I don't have many places. I have my bed to sit. I have a couple of chairs at the table here. You can feel free to help yourself. I wasn't planning on having guests, but there is probably a few bowls left over if any of you are hungry.
Don't mind if I do.
I will
Of course
abstain.
not.
Thank you.
I'm good.
Have
Really
you
sh-
been out here long?
Most of my life, yes.
Okay.
My brother and I.
Is your brother off hunting, or is he here too?
Oh, he's around.
That's good. Will we get to meet him?
If he wants to meet you,
Does he sleep in the tower?
he doesn't sleep there. He sleeps upstairs, silly. Much safer here than in there.
So is it
Unless
just you
somebody's
two?
up in the tower?
Oh, he does his work up there.
Mm.
He just sleeps in here.
Is it just you two here?
Yeah.
No kids, nothing?
No.
Do we still have the friend condition while in the building?
I'll say no. This feels okay.
I get a little bowl of whatever it is and set on the floor.
Okay. She says, what brings you into the wastes?
Well,
Seems how we're sharing stories.
we're looking for a girl. Someone who was taken. She's been missing
Give me a
for a little
perception
while.
check if you're watching her like that.
I'm definitely watching her carefully because I want to know if she knows anything, especially that
I got an
sun
11.
on her door. And it's rumored.
You said you're watching her, like staring at her
Oh,
while you're talking to
yes.
her?
It's rumored. Natural 20.
Her pupils dilate
Mhm.
and then snap closed. And anyone have any kind of detect magically stuff?
Not
No.
detecting, but
God, no.
Okay. So you just see her eyes get wide and then snap closed
I
or
have
snap small.
recognized spell if she did any kind of
You have to have the spell in your spell list. Do you have Zone of
um,
Truth in your spell list?
let me see here.
I highly doubt it. It's super high level.
No,
really
it's
don't think so.
recognized spell. Just see. I get to
She's used Zone of Truth on you.
hang on. If I don't have it in my repertoire, I should be able to roll, I believe. If I am trained in the appropriate skill for the spell's tradition. Is it a common spell of second level lower? I
Nope.
don't-
I'll just tell you, she's used Zone of Truth on you.
Right, so I have to try not to lie while talking to her. Got it. Okay, this will be interesting.
You know, if you just didn't lie.
Bard.
And you see, like,
You know me?
she's looking at her, right? So she's looking at her, and her eyes dilate and they snap back closed, and she just crosses her arms and leans back in the chair.
Well, we were asked to find this girl, and it is rumored, or at least thought, that she might have been taken by the Sunstone cultists. But
She kind of chuckles.
I'm not sure if that would be something they would do or not. But you haven't seen anyone dragging some girl through the wastes, have you? The ash wastes? Because that's what we're doing. We're looking for her.
People drag people through here all the time.
I mean, this is where mercenaries come through.
If you're going to hide somebody, dispose of somebody, send somebody where no one's going to go look for them, this is where they go.
Well,
You got a
And-
description of the girl?
I do. Although, apparently, I don't know, but yes, I will give the description
Sure.
of the
Girl?
princess.
Okay.
Yes.
She says, blonde hair with. You said she had royal traveling clothes when she was seen last. There was definitely a blonde-haired girl that was being shuffled through here about 6 to 8 days ago.
Oh, we're behind then.
Well,
She has been gone for
yeah.
a while. But
You're never you're never going to make it to where she is like this.
What do you mean?
Recommendation.
You were practically scared to death just walking across the little bit from the gate. And she looks at you and just kind of like acknowledges that you weren't afraid, but the rest of your group was frightened.
Like butthole quiver level
Yeah.
frightened.
Not fully snapshot,
If you
just a little
think-
quiver.
If you think it's bad now, wait till you get to where the spirits actually live. You won't make it.
Well,
You-
some say a little fear is good for the soul, you know?
Are you saying that we don't have the fortitude to
100
withstand the onslaught?
100%.
Do you know where they were taking her then?
I do.
Now,
Through the
that
road
would
of
be
ghosts.
worth some money in my pocket.
Huh?
That information would be worth some money in my pocket.
Yeah.
That I would give.
Do you have
How
any
much you
rec-
got?
I'll let the ladies talk.
Yeah, go
She
ahead.
offered money, so
No, it's fair.
No. What were you saying, Ren?
No,
I'm going to find out what I have in my pocket.
I was asking, do you have any suggestions or methods to cope with the fright?
I do.
But it'll cost.
Absolutely. There's a method that I know for a fact will get you everything that you need and more.
Hmm.
Perception.
Sure.
You chuckled when she mentioned the cult.
Yeah,
Why?
they don't do those kind of things.
22. Perception.
22, she 100% believes that what she's telling you is 100% the truth.
So either she's really good at lying or she really believes it. Awesome.
So, checking my pocket. In other words, I'm checking my sister's to see how much money we have because I don't have any on me, obviously. I usually put everything on her.
Well,
Um,
I don't know how much you have.
we have that gem that he stole.
You're the only one that knows about that.
Are you
except
offering
for
that up,
him.
or are you talking out of character?
No. Sorry. I'm
Speaking
thinking.
to the seer.
Okay,
I didn't actually. Hold on. I didn't know that he stole it
correct.
because if he did, he would be dead.
I
Ha-ha!
see. I'm not sure how much money I have put in my sister's pocket. I've made a little bit of money playing, and then whatever I've had before. Not-
Well, I
know-
hope
I
you
know-
wrote it down because I didn't.
I don't have
hey,
anything written
Philip,
down.
Yes.
may I take out a loan?
Depends.
I have the funds
Jenny,
at the shop.
roll me a perception check.
I would like to make purchase with the item that
16.
we took from my
16.
coffers that you left there when we went to get some drink and food as payment because this is good stuff. Do you have any qualms?
I mean, it's not mine.
You do with it what you do.
I don't know. Yeah, it was yours. You had lawful possession of it. It was yours.
Oh well,
Thanks.
it wasn't mine. I won't fight you on it.
What do you mean it wasn't yours?
I didn't. I don't say that.
Oh, okay. Don't say that. 'cause I'll
Yeah,
stab
don't
you
say that.
a lot.
No.
All right.
Anything to help the team.
Hand this
Okay.
to Jenny.
All right. So, how
you.
much to teach the way of non-fear?
How much you got?
This is a negotiation. How much?
You're right. I have the answer, and you have the cash.
I'm never good at this negotiating thing. How about this?
I'll take it.
Hold on.
For all of us.
We're going to be very specific with this.
Sure. What specifics would you like?
That is quite a hefty thing. And you said you would help? Well, we're paying you for help with passage in the...
Of course. I'll even go with you if you want.
for all 5 of us.
Well, yeah, of course. I'm not going to. I wouldn't just send him on his own.
And to show them how to not be so afraid.
Oh, I assure you, you won't be afraid.
All right.
I bet we'll be dead.
Huh?
I bet we'll be dead.
Would you say you'll be dead?
I bet we'll be dead.
There's a chance. But
Not afraid if you're dead.
Any more specifics?
just checking.
You'll all
I
go.
just
I'll
wanna-
help you. You won't be afraid.
What the hell was that thing worth? This man's tune just changed a lot very quickly.
Woman.
Woman.
She.
The woman.
Woman, whatever. Everybody's a man.
Sonia.
What did I just give him?
Her.
What did I give
Oh.
him to give to her?
You gave him a giant gem. That's worth lots of money.
The-
Yeah.
Giant gem that you had.
All right.
It was heavy.
Right. So, here's what we'll do. You can finish your meal. And after you're done, we'll have a discussion. And I will show you how you're going to handle the fear that will inevitably, without my help, lead to your demise.
Sounds like a good trade.
Yeah.
And then you're
I
going
mean-
to go with us tomorrow to show us where this girl has been taken?
I mean, I'm always interested in adventure.
Good.
That
As I said,
you will
I knew we were
definitely
going to be
find.
friends.
That you will definitely find. That one gets us into all kinds of trouble. I mean, adventures.
All right.
Exactly. Adventures, not trouble.
So, she lets you eat. She will pick up the bowls, put them in the sink. Essentially, it's a tub somewhere that she washes dishes. And she will go over and grab a giant basin, kind of like a big bowl, about probably that round. She pulls it into the middle of the room, and she takes her bed and she flips it up, and it kind of lays flat on the wall, kind of like Murphy bed style. And she pulls the basin out into the middle, and she says, "Sit down around the basin."
Do as she asks.
That's
Good.
it.
She walks over to a cabinet. She opens a cabinet, and she starts pulling out jars that looks like dried implements and ingredients, and she puts it into this basin. And she says, "Right, I'm going to make a spiritual binding ritual, and you're going to breathe in said smoke that is produced from the basin. You're going to feel, huh?
I was gonna have a knowledge.
Sure. You can roll it.
Okay.
She's going to explain it, so you can roll it while she's explaining. You're going to feel a little out of touch for a moment. But I assure you that when you come back, you will bring with you exactly what you need to get through these wastes without dying tomorrow."
Smoke circle time.
She pulls the gem out.
Smoke sickle.
Deal or no deal?
Deal.
Deal.
What would it be to try to figure out what she's
What's
doing?
it smell
Occultism?
like?
You don't know. It's not burning yet.
Would you want an occultism to try to figure out what she's doing? What
Sure,
ritual?
yeah.
I rolled a nat 20
On
occultism.
so this is kind of a so she's kind of Norse in her kind of style. So this is a Norse kind of like spirit walking, spirit binding ceremony,
Knowledge spirit journey.
Like when they get high and think they're wolves type thing.
kind of, but it's more of a. You'll see.
All right.
You'll see.
Deal.
Absolutely. Takes us on an adventure.
I'm in.
Puts the gem back in her pocket. She takes a striker stick and she lights the basin at the feet of all of you, and it burns for a little bit, kind of glows this kind of greenish yellow at the base, and then a kind of effervescent blue purple flame kind of materializes out of the basin. There's not much stuff in the basin, but the flame itself is pretty good size. And then it starts to produce this smoke that comes out of the basin.
Okay.
And it kind of travels straight up and out where the chimney was, right? Where so it's kind of going through the house, out the chimney. And she says, "Now, lean in and breathe."
I'm on it.
I'll
Huh?
do it.
I'm probably the first to put my head in it.
Really?
Yes.
You're gonna be the first?
I'll do
Why
it.
not?
The sisters both bump heads over it. So I
Well,
can't-
No.
do that.
All together.
all together.
It's important.
All right.
Okay. 1, 2, breathe.
We all
Does anyone not breathe? No?
Sing a 10.
No, I
No, we're
breathe.
doing this.
Okay,
We're doing this.
right.
Well, we
So
paid for it. Might as
We're
well have
so
it right.
horribly.
so you all take in a giant breath of whatever it is that she's burning there, and you feel just like she described. You feel your essentially feels like your soul of your body is snapped away from your body,
Does it seem familiar to me?
kind of, but not quite.
No, not
Feels
quite.
like a little more benevolent, a
Oh,
lot
okay.
less.
Not a
forceful.
lot less murdery.
A lot
So,
less bitch
Yeah, a lot less.
Not that.
Yeah, a lot less murder your party. So you feel like your soul is snapped away from your body.
There you go.
Okay.
Right.
And your consciousness travels what you feel is like an eternity down a giant kind of like cylindrical pipeline. And as you reach what looks to be the light at the end of said tunnel, you are forcibly thrust upon another consciousness that is existing in the same space that you exist in. Now, separately, you reach a separate consciousness. So each one of you is running into a different consciousness. So you understand
Understood.
what I'm
So
talking
we're
about?
all coming to the same
Okay.
point, but have a different.
You're all being projected to a place, and then you're all going to be pulled back together. So you're being
Bodies.
projected somewhere, at something, at someone,
Mm.
and then just as quickly as you end up there, you get a glimpse of what that person looks like, and you see a roll me Arcana.
Do that.
Even
Oh,
if we
no.
don't have it,
8.
Even if you don't have it.
Only got an 8.
9.
oh, sorry, I lost my die. 8.
18.
I failed horribly.
Meg, what'd you get?
9.
9? My goodness. Okay.
Hey, I just rolled
Is
an
that
8. It's just
a question? There,
What?
Real quick. Would that be considered a failure?
No.
Is it a deific thing or a
Just
celestial effect?
Nope.
Okay. I want a card.
And as quickly as you see the person and the image of the thing that no one except for Philip could recognize, you are snapped back through the tunnel, away from the consciousness, but you feel the
Oh.
consciousness moving with you.
All right.
And as you snap back into the headspace of yourself, you're in the process of breathing in the first breath of the smoke that's coming out of her basin. And you all let out a loud cough as the smoke is being expelled from your body. And
Cough.
she covers the basin and extinguishes the flame and the smoke.
All right.
Oh, that's it.
snap back to reality.
Well,
Oh, there goes.
Sorry.
so we saw another being,
Uh-huh.
creature,
Yeah.
person.
Person.
A person.
Mhm.
So each of us saw a different person.
That I mean, you know,
I don't
you
know
saw
what I
a
saw.
person, you don't know what they've seen,
I saw a person. I can't tell you who it was.
and you can't tell who it was, and they were standing next to something.
How do we feel?
Understand exactly.
You feel a little lightheaded, but everything kind of feels like it was spinning, but now it's kind of coming back together.
And my bracelet is definitely still on my arm.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Just
Just checking.
All right.
Checking
it.
in my clothes, making sure they're dry.
So,
Okay,
A
good.
little bit of housekeeping. We're going to end the story here.
Oh.
However, we have some housekeeping.
Oh.
for today.
I need each one of you to get me a D8.
All right.
And we're going to start Philip, because he was the one that was able to identify the thing that it was with. You can roll your D8. What you got? 5? What I am about to give you is... Actually, you know what? You hold on to it, and we'll open them all together.
Okay.
Roll.
6.
6. And that 2. Make sure you fold it back in half, please.
5.
5. Roll again. Can't have a 5 or a 6.
8.
8.
4.
4.
Can't look. Yes.
Yeah, don't look.
Can I borrow your
Don't look.
D8?
There's
Not
a
looking.
cat. No
One.
looking. No
1.
looking.
I'm really good at 1.
All
There
right.
you are.
Passing notes here.
Is that it?
All of it.
We all got our notes?
Well, I mean,
All
that's
All right, so you should all have your note, and they should all be folded in the little bitty. You have the little thing in your hand, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. What you hold in your hand is the class of the figure you saw
Oh.
in your vision when you were snapped through reality from the thing that she has just done to you. So, effective next game, you will be 3rd level. You will be dual classed with whatever that class is you just drew.
You motherfucker. I love you.
And Lenny,
Yes.
Well,
Wait.
it's Philip.
Philip,
Sorry.
you know that the thing standing next to the person that you saw
Mm-hmm.
is what it is. Whether or not you've seen one of those before,
Mm-hmm.
and they have a connection to that thing.
Okay.
So can we look now?
Let's start backwards. What'd you get?
Oh.
So Ren will effectively be a 3rd level champion and
Ranger.
a 3rd level ranger.
Nice.
Woo.
Meg?
Investigator.
Meg is going to be a
Wow.
3rd level gunslinger and a 3rd level investigator.
Yes.
Oh, we're gestalting us.
Yeah.
Investigate
my
the
God.
kitchen
Oh, boy.
first. Where's that bear at?
Oh, this is terrifying. I'm just
So Sithok is going to be a 3rd level bard,
and sorcerer.
3rd level sorcerer.
Oh, man.
Oh.
That would have been cool.
Oh.
Inferna
Okay.
is going to be a
Bad idea.
3rd level barbarian and
Yeah.
3rd level
Oracle.
aura.
Oh my god,
Oh, that's pretty.
that seems
That's interesting.
seems odd.
Odd. And
Philip's going to be
weird.
a 3rd level druid and
A fucking monk. Let's go.
Oh my god, that's
A
going to
druid
be
monk?
amazing.
You're like,
Druid
That
monk.
is going to be amazing.
and with
Touchstone.
that,
I don't know how I feel about
Oh,
this.
I'm going to be terrified.
we're going to end our
You
episode
are.
here, and we hope that you've enjoyed Psychic Promise, and we will play this game in another 4 weeks as we play this once a month, giving our seer a rest for Soul Severed. If you are new to the channel, we play another campaign. It's the Soul Severed campaign. Well, it's a pretty long-running campaign where we have some very intriguing things going on. If you are not caught up on that, I implore you to go over to YouTube and get yourself caught up. And we will pick back up next week with the Soul Severed campaign and all of those characters getting into the shenanigans that they do.
Soul Sever.
fantastic.
And if you've enjoyed your Psychic Promise, go ahead and hit that follow button. Leave us a subscription, and we'll see you next time. Talk to you later.
Good night.
Woo.
Oh, this is
Okay, well
seriously
then.
That means